Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Bats. Hi, Tay. Hi, Peppa. Welcome in. I am happy to see you today on this lovely, lovely Monday. Ugh, it's been a day. I was falling asleep at my desk and I was just sitting. I don't know why, but I was falling asleep at my desk for the past 30 minutes. I'm like, I probably should have went. I should probably go live. I was like, no, wait. Hi, Matt. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today as well. I'm always happy when I go live. It's always fun. Ooh, I don't know what that is. Anyway, but I'm always happy to go live every day. It's it's what I look forward to each day. Every day during the week, I always look forward to saying, I'm gonna press that go live button and someone will say hello to me and we can hang out together and vibe and chill, whether it's Sims, Stardew, coding, whatever it might be. But I'm glad to see you today. We're gonna be working on our summer camp save file today because one, I just want to get it done. I haven't done much as of lately, and I've been meaning to work on some stuff. I did change all the lot types to their appropriate lot types they need to be. But for the most part, we are going to be working on a rec center today. And it should go pretty fast, depending on how much I want to include into it. But I haven't decided yet. But how's y'all's day going so far? What's been going on? Tell me all about it. Tell me all about it while I get this set up. Where? Oh, here it is. I was like, I couldn't figure out what is it. Oh, I know what it is. This is what I wanted to type. This is what I wanted to type. There we go. Bum 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 bum. I also put out the new schedule for the weekend Discord if you haven't seen it. I have to update it here on Twitch so that way it is visible everywhere. Making sure. Ah, here we go. Perfect. Oh, you love when you go live? Always makes my day. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm really glad that these streams can make your day. It makes my day. So I needed to show you all something. Oh no, let me just tell you, literally earlier today, I'm like, I'm gonna record a gameplay video for YouTube. I'm realizing that none of my saves were like properly working. Like I couldn't check anyone's like Simology panel. I couldn't go to manage worlds. It was just getting very buggy. So I decided to do a fun little 50 by 50 method of going through all of my mods that I have in my game, which really is not that many. But I was like, something's bugging my game. I don't know what it was, but I deleted some stuff and now my game's working. Now I can finally play the game for a change, because this week we're going to be working, not really working. I guess we're going to be playing my current household, my elder current household that I have, because I love elders in The Sims 4 and I always wanted to, I don't know, play with that household again after so many months I haven't played. But I don't know, I'm just so happy. Ooh, I haven't played American Truck Simulator in a hot minute. I've been more so into like playing other games. I find American Truck is like stressing me out just a tad bit, like not too much, but just a tad. But I know they're supposed to be having new states come out very soon, and I can't remember exactly. I'm mostly just personally waiting for, what's it called, for Illinois to come out. That's what I want. That's what I really want to see, is Illinois to come out, and then I'm basically good, because that means I can fully get back into my trucking era, because Missouri and Illinois are connected. So I feel like it would be kind of cool to do that at some point when we ever get there. Whenever they give us Illinois, then we'll be back. And here it is. Perfect. Oh, we hate updating CC, takes forever. Maybe I shouldn't have so much. No, you are valid. Updating CC does take forever. I was like out here panicking, thinking, are my mods broken? Like, is XML injector broken? Because I've seen like people like here and there saying it's broken, it's fine, it's broken, it's fine. So I'm like, let me just go and re-download all of my mods that I have, and then it was updated. So most of the time, what I've realized that some of my mods were actually not updated for months, and now my game runs smoother. So that's interesting. Hi, honey bunny, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? I'm glad to see you today on this lovely, lovely Monday. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Here we go. Oh, you love when you flip over an American truck. Oh, really? Do you, Peppa? Do you really? Do you really love it when I flip over an American truck? Mostly, it's not my fault. I blame the people of American Truck, the people who drive in those games. They can't drive. It's crazy. Also, Liam, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Spring Squad. Oh, you're afraid to put your script mods back in? What mods do you have? Exactly. What mods do you have exactly? Oh, I know I was going to show you. So I was going into my game earlier today, and I did a little funsy stuff, actually. I was playing my current household for a little bit just because I wanted to see how my mods and saves were working. My elder household save file is working officially. So our main sim, Adeline Durbin, my Durbin family in The Sims 4 is like my ride or die. But Adeline Durbin, and then of course the two elders that we're gonna play with on Thursday. But I was like working with them. They were like having a little fun time. They were doing like their projects. Mostly Adeline was doing her project. But I didn't play that much just because I just wanted to see how much it was gonna work. And then I decided to go into my other save files to see if they were working properly. I closed and opened up my game at least 7 times today because I had like fix a bunch of stuff. But after getting everything to work, I decided to go ahead and make a new sim just for fun. I literally finished a sim like 20 minutes before I started my stream. So I finished a sim. Her name's Destiny Moses. She's a Renaissance sim, self-assured, neat, and generous. She's going to be a real estate agent for my current household for Aspen. Since she's going to eventually buy a new house, I thought to do a little machinima type thing. So I needed a real estate agent for that. So I made one like in the span of 20 minutes. And it was good. Yeah, I feel like elders in The Sims 4, they don't get a lot of like recognition and love. So I made it my mission this past year is to play with more elders. So I've been making more elder sims and playing with them more. And they're actually a lot more fun, especially knowing that elders get the wise trait. Because that's an elder Pacific trait we got. I forget when we got it. Oh, it took a hot minute to update everything, mods and CC, but I'm happy. I'm all organized now. Yay! So, MCC is fine. UI cheats, I heard is fine. I have it in my game right now. Wicked Whims, I don't know if it got updated or not. Better Build and Buy, I took it out because it was conflicting with some stuff I had in my game. So I just removed it. For now. I know Tool Mod is updated. But that's all I can think of. They do need more love. They deserve love. I agree. Oh, and thank you so much. I play around and cast like more than you know. Like every chance I get, I will find a way to make a sim, whether I'm going to use it for a fun little thing or just not at all. I spend the majority of my time in cast for no good reason, but it's nice. It's nice. Okay. So we are going to be building a recreational center here in Granite Falls. I just gotta figure out where exactly is the angle. So it's on this side that we can build on. But yeah, no problem. I had to go through. I went and looked at my mod update Discord. Oh gosh, no, not that. So that way, if I had to reinstall anything, I could be was good. Hi, Dolly partner. Hello, welcome in. I do not remember. I know Pee Wee Herman. I've never seen any of the movies though. Never seen any Pee Wee Herman movies, but I am fully aware who Pee Wee Herman is though. Hold on. Let me figure out how did I want to build this? I wanted to build it in a certain way. I think it's gonna work. Hopefully. Hi little Ratty, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. I hope all is well and so well with you. Hi Kaleidoscope, welcome in. But that's really cool though, that he made breakfast for all his animals. That's very nice. May he rest in peace though. But that's really nice though that Pee Wee Herman did that. I've heard really good things about him. Literally a joy of life is what that person was. Hi Kaleidoscope, happy to see you on this lovely Monday. We're building a recreational center, or at least attempting to build a recreational center. Will it work in our favor? I don't know. But we're sure enough we're gonna try. Restore old and broken appliances. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. But how's your Monday going so far? Hope it's been well. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this, because I'm not really too well versed in the idea of building community lots. They're not my favorite to build personally, because they take up so much time to figure out. But I think ultimately it's going to look good in the very end. Just got to make it look nice enough. I'm building a recreational center. It's gonna be a pain, but it's gonna be worth it. That's cool. But how many Pee Wee Herman movies are there out there? Because I'm not fully aware on how many there are. I'm just aware of like just the one of just the one Pee Wee Herman movie, but I've never watched any of them just because I just didn't have the time and I didn't know if I was gonna like them or not. Okay, let's do this here, and I want to have it on a foundation, but I also thought about I'll do it like one here, and then I'll do like well, it wouldn't technically. Oh wait, no. Actually, go back. Doing this way is actually a good idea, a better idea than I thought it would be. I'll do something like this. I might make it a tad bit smaller. So I'm thinking for this recreational center, what I want to do is make it as community-based as possible. So I want to include pretty much everything that it needs, which it needs musical instruments, workout equipment, sinks, toilet, shower, stereo, jungle gym, and game. This is gonna be like, oh, that is what it means by games. I'm like, what games do you want? Video games? Board games? All the games? Let us know. Okay. Let's put all this stuff over here. I'm thinking what we'll do for this, at least this will be mostly like the main building is what I'm thinking. Make this a little bit smaller. I think, yeah, this will be like on like the main building. And then I want to have more. I don't want to make it too big, but I also don't want to make it too small. So what if, what if, you know what, no, hold on. I have a better idea. Make it into the center. Like this. It's gonna be a pain to furnish, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so we do something like this, and then we have a little bit of a bump out over here. Because this is on a 50, no, it's on a 50 by 50 lot, actually. And originally this lot was holding like a museum of some type. I've only been to it a couple of times, but I personally felt it needed a little bit more pizzazz. So we are going to do just that. It's going to be a combination of things. It's going to have pool. I want to have a pool. Do you think I should add in a basement? I feel like I should add in a basement. I might think about it later, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll just over a little bit. Okay. And move this. This is kind of basically the same exact size that I did before, but it's a little bit different. There we go. Just a tad bit. I just have to basically just move it over. I don't know why I deleted it the first time. Okay, let's move this over here. And then we'll move this roof piece down like so. And everything's on a first wall height, which is good, but I might move this to a second wall height. I'm not gonna add anything to the second floor. It's gonna be open. So I'm gonna delete the floor right here, so that way it's fully open, but it's gonna be like a bunch of windows kind of wrapped around, but I haven't really figured out the general like scheme of it. I've looked at some inspo online on Pinterest of like how I wanted to make it look, but I'm just playing around with the idea of what it possibly could be. So let's do something like that. Maybe I'll do a little bit of something in the side. Yeah. Elle, enjoy your lurk, my friend. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it so much. So yeah, we'll do something like this. Something like that in the front will be kind of cool. We'll do that, and then we'll use the same roof piece down here. Something like that, yeah. Move this to the side. Move this back. This is becoming like a similar build that I've done before, but I can't remember exactly what build that was. Oh wait, I know what it was. It was a build that I did by myself for my current household. I had made like this music shop. No, I made a furniture shop. More of a rundown furniture shop in, I think, Copperdale. That's where I had built it initially. Okay. So that will be there. And if I want to have multiple things here, what I can do is I'll move this back just a little bit, slightly back. And since this is technically the front of how it looks on the gallery, what I'll do is, ooh, do I want to go with wood? A wooden fence? Or should I go with, this is a good question. Let me see how this looks. What if I do it this way? Nope, that looks crazy. What if this is a bit of a toughie. Have you all ever had like an issue of like figuring out what kind of fence you should do for a very, very big, large lot? I will say my limit is like a 40 by 30. I have not done a 50 by 50 lot in, I'm gonna say at least about a year. It's been a minute since I've done something like this. I'm a little bit scared, not gonna lie, but I think I'll manage to get through it. I'm too scared. 50 by 50s are large. Where do I begin? Oh, you know what? No, this is the main building. Like I said, main building with something else in it. And then I can have a building over here. Which I will have to put this on the ground. Most likely. Oh, wait, no. If this is like technically the woods. Ooh, I can make a lookout tower. I just realized that. I can make a lookout tower. Because this is technically the biggest lot in Granite Falls. And I think before there was a lookout tower here, but I can't be for sure. I can't do any more. Oh, I can. Ooh. I'll do like 5. Oh, I can't. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. Unless I'll make it tall. Maybe a secondary wall height. Secondary wall height. That seems doable. Yeah. No, we are literally brave, and I'm scared, but I'm brave. I'm willing to put in the work to make it happen. It's scary over here in this world of The Sims. And also, Theo, welcome in. I'm happy to see you today. I hope all is well. I'm basically locked in right now, trying to figure out what direction I want to go into. But hi Theo, happy to see you today. So I'll do a lookout tower here, and I think the way I'm thinking in my head of, like, I've played this one game called Firewatch. I'm not entirely sure if you all have heard about it, but Firewatch is basically, from my understanding, I've only played like twice in my life, but to my understanding, Firewatch, I think you're like an author or something like that, and you're traveling to the woods for some odd reason. And I can't remember exactly like what happens right after that, but I know that you are in a lookout tower. Well, that's not gonna work now, is it? No. Here we go. I just know that you're in a lookout tower, and you're like a park ranger. That's what it was. You were a park ranger in the woods, and I wanted to like kind of replicate that a little bit. I do think this is quite big, but I think it'll be appropriate. And I wonder, can I lay it all the way around? If I do these type of stairs, probably. Oh, you love Firewatch? You bought it on 2 platforms. It's honestly, I agree. It's a really good story choice game. I've made some bad decisions in that game the first go around, but then I understood what I actually had to do, and I'm like, oh, so this is what you have to do with this game again. I kind of just like diverted from the path and did my own thing. I did suffer the consequences, however, immediately right after that. But it was worth it. It was worth it. Also, Tao, welcome in. Happy to see you. We're building a recreational center right now at the moment. Why can I put it there? That's crazy. I mean, I can't put that there. If I put a door here, I'm gonna have to figure out this issue. Here and there. Maybe that will work. Oh, well, I forgot you can do configurable stairs. That's right. Configurable stairs are a thing. But I'm glad to see you. How's your Monday going so far? Any fun plans this week? Any good things happening in the world for you, by any chance? What if I do put them all on well, I guess I could do it that way. I would need to do this. I wouldn't need to do that. I wouldn't need to put this fence here for a quick second. Let's put it right here for a quick second. Wrap it around like so. And then hopefully we will achieve what we want to achieve, at least. Well, at least I would hope so. Possibly. Oh, I need to connect it to the wall. Duh. Oh, I'm happy that you're here. It's gonna be a very nice chill day today. Vibing, building in The Sims. Kind of getting our things done. This has been on my bucket list for a while of like wanting to build a recreational center since growing together. But I've been too scared and hesitant of like, do I really want to do it? Am I ready for that? But then I also have been wanting to build a summer camp save file at some point in The Sims. But I just didn't know when I wanted to do it and how I wanted to do it. But now that we have all these paths, I feel like it's more doable. So I really want to make it very fun and adventurous for all players. Yeah. Oh, your son starts school this week? He's going to the 2nd grade. Wait, that's so nice. I hope he has a lot of fun in 2nd grade and makes a lot of friends. That's so exciting. I remember the 2nd grade. I actually had a lot of fun in the 2nd grade. My teachers were great. Oh, you know what? Instead of stairs, what if I do a ladder? I'm gonna do a ladder. Probably should have thought about that the first time around. Oh well. Oh yeah, that's so exciting. I love that for you. Oh, your only plan is to play Dead by Daylight this week. You treated yourself to a new Survivor DLC, so you have a new character to play with now. Oh, fun! Exciting. I personally have only played Dead by Daylight twice in my life, and this was like years ago. Like years ago since I last played. That's not gonna work. There we go. I'll just do it like that instead. But yeah, I hope we have a lot of fun with Dead by Daylight. The last time I heard about that game, it was oh, what was it? They had like something for like Stranger Things, and that's all I remember from that. But it seems like a very fun game to play, especially with friends or whoever. We'll just over to the side, actually. Here we go. Yeah, I had a really good start to my week so far. I didn't really do too many things. I tried to get my little ducks in a row around here because I don't know. I feel like September is going to be here before we know it. I mean, we're already in the last week of August, so I'm just trying to get my life together, finish my last needed projects that I've been working on before the end of September. But for the most part, life has been good so far. Hi Blue, welcome in. Oh, you don't chat in streams very often, although I've been chatting more as of lately. But I want to say hello and say it's nice listening to you while you play Sims yourself. Oh, well, that's so nice. Thank you so much. I really, really greatly appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed the streams here. I enjoy when y'all are here too, especially if you lurk or you chat. It's always nice. So thank you so much. I really greatly appreciate that. And have fun playing Sims. Oh yes, there's a Stranger Things DLC pack in the game. Oh, it's on your wish list and you're a huge Stranger Things fan. So am I. I am so excited for... Okay, that makes sense. I'm so excited for the new Stranger Things season to come out this year. I honestly am a little bit scared though, because it's going to be the last and final season of Stranger Things. It's the thing. And it's like, what do we watch after that? I mean, granted, we will have, of course, we'll have One Piece to watch and a few other things, yes, but it's not gonna be the same. It's gonna feel weird and awkward not having Stranger Things in the new year, because I think the last one's supposed to be, at least the last episode or whatever they said, was going to be, I think, December 31st, leading into the new year, at least from what I've heard. Okay, I'm realizing I've made a grave mistake. Hold on. Let me do this real quick, because I have to re-add in my floor again somehow, and I don't think it's gonna keep these things. I don't think so. Oh no, it will. Okay, yay, never mind. I know it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be bittersweet for sure that it's gonna be ending, but at least we'll have like other things to watch in the meantime, so it's not gonna be all bad. Plus, this gives us a chance to go and rewatch all the old episodes, at least before the 5th season comes out. So we'll have like some time, not a lot of time, but we'll have time. And I think each episode's supposed to be like, I think, over an hour long. I think Maya Hawk said something about how each episode feels like a movie length, which makes total sense. Because when you think about it, Stranger Things, it feels like a movie, but wrapped in like 8 episodes. It's crazy. Crazy. Okay. Yeah, I may not get what I want with this, and I might have to fiddle around with it a little bit more. So I'm going to delete this for now. I'm going to delete it for now. It looks a little bit jank and crazy. So what I could probably do to get away with it is adding in more of these pillars. So it looks like there's actual support for this. And trust me, believe me, it's going to look a lot better when I add in landscaping. And also, I might not do this idea. But for now, it is what it is. It's an idea. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna be bittersweet for sure. At least we have the memories. It's still crazy to me that it's been like 10 years. 10 years in the making of Stranger Things. Think about that. 10 full-on years of Stranger Things. Isn't that crazy? It has to be the start. Oh, that is not the right swatch. This one. That will have to do. I also think, is this uneven? Oh, no, it isn't uneven. I just have to technically, let's move it over just like by 1. So it looks semi less uneven. Yeah. Yeah, definitely time flies by very quickly. Oh, you were excited to where Stranger Things goes for the final season for sure. Oh yeah, I'm very excited as well. I do wonder, like based off of like the teasers that they've shown so far, I'm like, it's so open-ended, but yet it explains so much, but yet so little, all at the same time. So I am keeping an open mind. I also saw, like, I don't know if you all saw it, but I saw that, oh, I forget what her name is, but if you have seen the movie Terminator, the mom in the original Terminator is in the new Stranger Things show. I mean, Stranger Things, 80s icon. It makes total sense to have her in there. So, very, very good people. Make this smaller. So I'm excited. It's gonna be so much fun. And I'm gonna make it this small for now. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be something that we'll rewatch over and over and over for sure. Like HP, that's true. That is very true. And also Twilight. I feel like every year we all have like our standard TV shows and movies that we'll watch every year, no matter how old it is. We'll rewatch it regardless because it's just, it's ingrained in our brains, but it's also our comfort. It brings us comfort. You know, it brings us comfort. It's very important. Oh, you're watching Wednesday season 2 and you're crazy about it. I started watching season 2 and then I stopped. So I feel like I might have to go back and watch it from at least season 1. Because it's been a minute. I would think it's been a minute since the last season. And I'll make the back parts bigger. Yeah, I'm gonna do it that way instead. Okay, well, yeah. Yeah, I'll do it that way. Yeah, it works for me. But no, yeah, I would say definitely for sure, like, it's all those like nostalgia moments that we truly miss about our shows, and we'll go back every once in a while, once a year, every 3 months. It really ultimately depends. I might delete this Watchtower, I don't like it. No, Twilight is very nostalgia, it's for sure. Like, now would be the perfect time to actually start watching Twilight again. I think so, personally. I'll delete this, hold on. Just because it is around that time, the season. It's around that time. It only makes sense. Let's see. Watch Tower. me see. Oh, you know what? Instead of that, I can actually just use debug. From Eco Lifestyle, I think, is from the pack. Debug. Debug. Or is it from Werewolves? Can't fully remember. I don't know. Oh, you've been waiting to watch New Wednesday, like spooky time for you? Yes. I think there's a lot of really good moments that we'll definitely like love about Wednesday season 2, because they brought back some old characters and like new characters. From what I've heard, there's a lot of twists and turns with it, at least to my knowledge. Hi Gloopy, welcome in. I'm glad to see you today. Randy Joe's fine. He's downstairs. I don't think he'll ever be on stream ever again. Well, never say never, but I feel like he's not going to be on stream as much anymore, because he's not always here in the area. He's mostly always downstairs with my mom, I will say. I don't know how to have a dog cam. Ooh, you know what? No, we will use this instead. I like this better. Here we go. Oh, you weren't crazy about it? The new girls are annoying? That makes me nervous. I heard Lady Gaga's in it, I think. That's what I heard. I heard Lady Gaga is in the new season. I like watching a lot of interviews online about new movies and TV shows that come out. And whenever I hear about like, there's so-and-so in this movie, I'm like, wait, what? So there's a lot of interesting things happening. But I love the fall. I'm actually just about to finish watching, what is that one show? Oh, I'm just about to finish watching Gilmore Girls. I'm on the last and final season of Gilmore Girls, especially since, oh, this is a perfect tree. I love this tree. Well, it's not gonna work. Not for that one. But no, I am on the last season of Gilmore Girls, and I'm at the point where Richard is in the hospital, which is very scary. But I'm at that point right now, and I'm just like, ooh. So it's gonna end, and I'm gonna feel sad, but I know I'm gonna have closure, just because I just feel like Gilmore Girls is like a comfort show I'll watch every season, every year, around this time. But then I'll also watch like Supernatural as well. Like that's another thing I would watch on occasion. Oh wait, no, I know what I can do. I'm gonna replicate this actually. Oh, it's literally just a rectangle. Okay. It's just a rectangle. Hi Cassandra, hi Gloopy. I'm glad to see you today. How are you? How's your day? How's your Monday going so far? Any fun plans? Any fun plans this week by any chance? We're working on a recreational center right now at the moment for this lovely summer camp save file that I decided to start working on for a change. But I'm glad to see you. We were just talking about how we have like these good nostalgia shows and movies that we watch like every year during a Pacific season. Like for me, Gilmore Girls every fall, every winter, sometimes in the summer. But I've been kind of stretching out that show throughout this year. I will tell you that. I've been stretching out that show throughout the year, and it's been kind of nice. Like I don't have to like rush through it, and I don't have to like binge watch the whole thing. I can just enjoy it whenever I feel like it, and I've actually been kind of liking that. But now I'm finally on season 7. Finally, after some odd time. Make this first wall height. Yeah. Let's do it that way. And just kind of laying out some objects, thinking like, what could I do? I might need to reinstall Better Build and Buy, because having it where I cannot... Oh, this is better. Never mind. Hee. Found the door I wanted. Never mind. We'll do the black door. Oh, we'll do that door. I'm glad to see you. Hee. Okay, so we have this little trailer thing that will be just for whatever. I might turn that into like a little hangout maybe, not too sure. Main building here. I'm gonna have a little section over here. And I wanna have like a watchtower of some type. And I think I just didn't make it big enough. That was probably my one issue. So I could do this. What is this? A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a 6. So if I do just 6s all the way up at the top, and then make this this type of wall height, and I would only need 4 at each corner, and then I can cover everything else with trees and stuff. And then to do this way, we would do this right here. We would do that, and then we can add in whatever else. I think there's like a roof decoration that we could use. Ah, we can use this in the middle. Perfect. Oh, we love a good comfort show. I love Once Upon a Time. Oh, also, I don't know if it's me, but for some odd reason, I feel like there's gonna be like a Once Upon a Time reunion, something happening. And I don't know. I love watching that show, but the last season was very odd. Yeah, I did like the last season, or the last scene in the revival. You know, I still talk about till this day because I'm thinking to myself, like, who could be the father of Rory's baby? There's so many left unsaid questions about that. I'm like, it can't be Logan, but it could be Logan. It can't be Jess. That would just be very odd. It can't be Dean because he's too much of a man-child to even get anything correct. So I'm just like thinking to myself, it could be Jess. It could be Logan. But we just don't know. And like, that's the scary part about that show. Like, you just don't know until it actually happens. So I liked it, but I also didn't like it because it left us on a cliffhanger. And then when I found out it was like nothing was going to continue after that, I'm like, what do you mean, Mr. Krabs? I don't understand. So I felt very upset about it. But it definitely made me theorize a lot about like what could have happened if this was going to be like a for sure thing. Okay, that is a little bit too big for my liking, so I'm gonna have to move that down. Let's do this instead. I think that can work. Fine. But what did you think? You love Once Upon a Time. Who's your favorite character in that show in Once Upon a Time? Because I love Snow White. Snow White's really cool. I did like Emma. Emma was nice too. She had some delusions in there, here and there, but she was like the right one for the job, I will say. And there we go. That works. This came with Horse Ranch, so I might need to match the Horse Ranch roofing with this one. That works. Oh, the last season was definitely more like a spin-off, but it was weirdly has a special place in your heart. No, that's totally valid. It definitely did feel like a spin-off for me, and I'm like, oh, these characters are different. This vibe is off. This vibe is weird. But I honestly did not mind it as much. But I might honestly go back and rewatch it again from the very beginning, because it's one of those shows that you just gotta look at a second time or a third time just to understand what you're truly missing. Yeah. Weren't there some issues between Emma and the Evil Queen or something in real life? I mean, I personally don't know. I didn't really read any articles back then. I wasn't really into that that era of TV watching to understand like any drama between stars. I can't remember personally. Yeah, another great show. Oh, I loved Rumpelstiltskin. He was a really good one. And I kind of forgot that he played in, I think, 20 Days Later, which I thought was very odd. I'm like, is that Rumpelstiltskin in 20 Days Later? Random. But I honestly loved it. Oh, you loved Alice from season 7. There was definitely there was something very endearing about her and her storyline. Other than her, I loved Regina. Oh, I loved Regina. I feel like I need to go back. Yeah, because I really have no memory of like what happened in season 7. Hook was another good one. I will say Hook was definitely another good one. His character played a lot of major roles in Emma's life. I think it made her stronger, but I also think it gave her some challenges as well. Very versatile. I always thought to myself, what would it be like if I was Rumpelstiltskin? What would happen? And like his not his father, but his son, that was like a shocking twist. Like his son, I can't remember exactly. I think his Rumpelstiltskin's son, it was something very odd. How they were all related, which I thought was very funny. I think it was Peter Pan, but I also cannot remember exactly. I just know that Rumpelstiltskin was related to Emma in some type of way. Like the relationships lined up somehow, and I forgot how it happened. Do it this way. Oh, I think because it was on a different angle. That's why I didn't like it before. But I'll just do it this way. Nice to make it easier. Been stuck on this thing for days. What if I do it this one? The lifestyle. Be a gray. I think I'll go with gray. Oh yeah. Snow and Charming married in real life. Yeah. When I found that out, I was like, wait. End goals. That's right. He was Henry's father. It was something that I was trying to figure out. Like, they're related somehow, but I can't remember how exactly. Well, that's what it was. He was Henry's father. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Balefire. That was Rumpelstiltskin's son, right? Yeah, I was like, that was... all of that made a lot of sense, but also no sense at the same time, at least for me. Because everyone was like related somehow. And I thought that was very odd. Kind of. I'll put this on the side. There we go. But no, definitely watch it again if you haven't, honey. I would definitely watch it again and take a lot of notes, because that's what I do whenever I'm rewatching a show. Again, after like some time, I like to take notes for myself so I remember exactly what happened and why, so I don't get confused a third or fourth time. Do this door. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he had another son with Belle. That's true. Yeah, it's a very small town. A lot of interesting scandals, affairs, and whatnot in that small town. Fairy times. Oh, you recall in one episode, Charming and something like, thank goodness we don't have Thanksgiving in our world. That family dinner would suck. It really would. I don't know. There's just so many like weird things. I thought it was also very cool when they started adding in a bunch of like characters from IRL like Disney movies. I mean, it is definitely Once Upon a Time, so, and it was on the ABC network, so it made a lot of sense why they did what they did. And they always say when a story starts, like, once upon a time, blah, 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 blah. So, I was like, oh, it's gonna be interesting. When they added an Elsa, I was like, oh, okay. Elsa, guess the cold never bothered you anyway. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, Mulan. That was another one. I liked Mulan's character, honestly, in that show. Mulan's character was pretty good. It was like Elsa. It was Anna, Elsa, Mulan. Did they have Rapunzel? At one point, I can't remember exactly if they did. I know they had... Who was it? It was Little Red Riding Hood, Grandma. They just had basically everyone in that show. And I'm here for it. I want that. I'm gonna go with that one. Change out the snowy escape windows with the other ones. Yeah, they had just everyone. You didn't remember much of the Frozen season, but I remember thinking the casting was 10 out of 10. Oh, 100%. From what I remember, mostly from that show, from that season, when they added in Elsa, was just a gigantic ice cliff. That's really all I remember from that show, from that season, was a gigantic ice cliff and magical snow powers. And that was it. Literally nothing else. Could not tell you a single fact about that season except that. Okay, I'm gonna leave this for now because this looks... I'm gonna have to work with this in a second. I'm gonna need a lot of things for this recreational center. 50 by 50 is gonna stress me out. Do that one. That looks nicer. I might make this a tad bit darker. I only have 2 swatches, so I will do just that. There we go. Oh, the watch out looks good. Thank you. I've been trying to figure out, like, how do I want to make this look in the end? I'm not very strong with unconventional type structures because I mostly build a lot of suburban family houses. Community lots are not my thing, but I'm learning. And that's all that matters. As long as you're willing to give it a try, that is okay. Okay. Here we go. Perfect. Hi, Coupon. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, and thank you for the save reminder, by the way. I don't normally save my game when I stream. But, you know, I probably should. Save your game. Don't be like me and not save your game. Okay, cool. I'm doing really good. I've had a really nice weekend. I cannot complain too much. I've mostly just been working on some stuff behind the scenes. Working on some podcasting stuff, trip stuff, life, but not too shabby. And here's your joke, Tao. What did the triangle say to the circle? You're pointless. Oh, you're pointless. And thank you for the early crew, by the way, Coupon. And thank you all so much for the daily clicks for Palestine, too. I really greatly appreciate that. My weekend was pretty good. I really didn't do much this weekend, really. Other than, like, clean around the house a little bit, get some work done. I did, however, get a chance to organize my computer a little bit. So that's a major plus, I will say. I've been kind of dreading it for a while to organize my computer. Like my files, where they're located, update my game a little bit more. Oh, what is that? But yeah, updating my game, organizing my file folders. I did some editing on a presentation that I'm going to be doing this week. And here we go. And it's just like kind of relaxing and watching Gilmore Girls. Setting up my list of things I need to watch for the season. For the winter and fall season, at least. Let's do this here. This might be a 2-parter build. I can guarantee that right now. Because what I'm thinking is that we're about to go full ham with landscaping. And you will not hear the end of it from me. Landscaping is my life. Who I want to be when I want to grow up. You love the joke? You do, you do. Oh, here's my water. Remember where my water's at. Oh, and I did get a chance to schedule some more tours because I'm touring some houses. Because I'm trying to decide, do I want to move at the end of this year or just wait until the new year to move? Because things were not in my courts with life, so I've been doing a lot of workarounds and figuring out some stuff of like, how do I want to go about next year? Also, Ray, thank you so much for the raid. I really greatly appreciate it so much. Welcome in. How are you? How was your stream? What did you all get up to today? Any fun things? I would love to know. Hi Meows, hi Ray, hi Face, Park Kitty, hello. And thank you for the pronoun check, by the way, too, Park. My pronouns are he, him, if you all didn't know. Feel free to share yours in the chat if you would like to. But friends, if y'all are new, my name is Steven, pronouns he, him. We play a lot of Sims here, mostly the Sims 4, quite a bit, almost every single day we do. But we do get up to a lot of shenanigans in like in The Sims, Stardew, Minecraft, Animal Crossing, every once in a blue moon. But we do play a lot of indie games here on Twitch. But today we are working on a summer camp theme save file in The Sims 4 because I have been keeping my eye out on for just wanted to try out new stuff for a change. Plus, Granite Falls needs a major update. Oh, this one was good. He checked out the new kits. Oh, fun! But yes, definitely do all of your raid and run stuff. Definitely do that for sure. But thank you so much for considering to raid over here. It really means a lot. But chat, if you all came with the raid, I would love to know, what are your thoughts on the new kits? What were your thoughts? Any ideas? Any fun things you want to share? Give me everything. I want to know. I want to know your thoughts, your opinions, full on honesty. What are your thoughts? Because I personally like both kits equally. I just want more. That's all I want. I just want more. Is that too hard to ask? No. I just want more. I love the makeup kit a lot. I live and love create a sim. I literally made a sim earlier today before stream for my current household, and I was using the new lipstick and lip gloss that we got, and I loved it. Also, Park Kitty, thank you for the daily click for Palestine. Greatly appreciate it a lot. Now, I'm thinking I probably should add in, I think I probably want to add in like a public restroom, one for the inside and one for the outside, because I'm thinking it would be kind of fancy, kind of appropriate to do that here. Because there will be only one on the indoors. But I think people who don't want to go on the inside and go to the bathroom can go on the outside. So adding in one of like those like debug restrooms that you usually see out and about in different parts of the world could be a good idea. I'm gonna add some of this ivy to the wall. It's gonna be a good idea here. And see, this part, like this open gap, is what's thrown me off the most. And I'm like, how do I fill in those gaps? Add more landscaping, more clutter. Oh, I could add in, oh, you know what I know what I can add in. I can add in these different trees. And I don't think it'll be a bad thing to actually add something underneath the watchtower. Oh, you know what? I know what I can actually do. Use the for rent stuff and make like a little thing, like a little power grid situation. But I could use this. because I just thought about them. Like, I could use those power grid thingies and do something with it. But I gotta figure it out first. Kind of get the lay of the land, you know? Don't want to rush these things. There we go. Yes, Coupon, enjoy your lurk. Have fun recording some music. Yes, yes. And Tao, enjoy your lurk as well. Lurk away, my friends, if you need to lurk. So, for this week, you all know the schedule. We are going to be doing some things. So, tomorrow, I'm not going to be streaming because tomorrow is my mom's birthday. And that'll be tomorrow. So, I won't be here. But, however, on Wednesday, we have some co-working that we're going to be doing. I might possibly even do a different thing in the stream after our co-working session, just because. But we'll have to see how that goes. And then I also... there we go. But yeah, that will be on Wednesday for the co-working. And then with Thursday, we're playing The Sims 4. It's my elder current household that I cannot wait to play with you all. And then we're doing that on Thursday. And then Friday, we are going to be playing some Sims 2 of my Durban Legacy Challenge. And then Saturday, we're playing Stardew Valley. So we've got a jam-packed full of streams. I thought about playing Peak this week, but I need some time to rest my brain, you know? I can only do so much Peak. But Peak is always on my mind that we're going to play next week. Oh, that's a big tree. Well, actually, hold on. Yeah, that's what we're going to do next week. I'm going to schedule in some Peak. Peak time. Now, normally they add stairs to the underneath. I wonder, can I actually do that? I'm gonna be ambitious today. I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna be brave and try this out. I have not done configurable staircases in a hot minute. And honestly, I'm low-key scared. Okay. If I do configurable stairs like this, what I'm gonna have to do... I'll just think I need a small little platform. Just a tiny small little platform. Do something like that. Build a ceiling. Like so. Copy and paste it on top. There. And then maybe... Yes, okay. Let's figure this out. Ooh. Okay. So if I do something out here, it might be like that. Yes, do something like that. I'm looking at an image, so I'm like thinking, move this out just a tad bit more on the side. Right there. Copy and paste. Go down. That's not gonna work the way I want it to work. Ooh, wait. Oh, I'm doing all this so wrong. I know exactly what I have to do now. I'm delusional. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I know exactly what I have to do. I just have to, just need to do... moves over just a bit more. Yeah, that seems fine. Where's those stairs? I haven't done this in so long that I literally forgot. I just have to do it on the toppest level. Like so. And then... Unless... Well, yeah, no, that makes sense. Ah. Yes. Yes. Okay. I figured it out. Do something like that. I need to move it onto the other side. Other side. Oh, it's not going to go that side because it technically is a little bit too... Yeah, that makes sense. Hi, Death. Welcome in. I'm happy to see you. Life is going really well. I am playing around with configural staircases. It is the most interesting thing I've ever done in my entire life because configural staircases are quite scary. But life is good. Life is good. I cannot complain too much. I've been getting a lot of work done around here in these parks. In the household, I am touring some houses this week just for the fun of it because I might be moving very soon, either this year or next year. Working on some podcasting stuff. This is gonna have to do. Podcasting stuff, Twitch stuff, YouTube stuff. Getting Randy Joe all settled and ready to go with his schedule. This is what I'm gonna do. Oh! Actually, now... I hate that I did this. Because now... You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It is fine. I just wanted to move it back by one. But I'm not going to go back. I ain't doing it. But, oh, it's good. It is definitely very tedious. I've only tried configural staircases at least a few times. But I've never done it in this way. So I've been trying my best to take my time with it. Not rush through it. Especially since I am making a summer camp themed save file in The Sims 4 in Granite Falls. It's been like a passion project for me for a while of trying to make a summer camp themed save. Because the Scout after school activity that came with seasons I thought was like a really cool idea. But I wish they had done more with it and given us a little bit more gameplay. Okay. I'm scared. Oh, no. Wait. I want to move it. Well, I might have to move it forward. Okay, there we go. Wait. Yay! Okay, good. I did it. Oh, but my staircases. Yikes. Can we delete this? Delete that? Yes. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, a lot of exciting things ahead of me. I got plans. Okay, back to square one. Okay. Yikes. But good stuff. And thank you so much. I honestly, I feel like this year is the year where I start prioritizing things for myself, doing things for myself. Even if no one asks for it, I'm doing it for me. And I think that's like going for it. That's what I want to start doing. Just doing things for me and having fun while doing it. And I think doing things that I'm scared of doing has allowed me to be more free with my time. And has given me the willpower to like push on through and just be excited about stuff that I'm working on. Hoping that people will like it, but if they don't, that's okay. But I don't know. I just been having a lot of fun. And I think that's what I just want to continue to do. Just have fun. Even if it's not the most entertaining thing, I'm having fun with it. Let me do this one. I might do, not that color. This color. Here we go. Oh, you love making Sims do scouting. It's fun getting the badges and you love that. It's both for kids and teens. And that's why I like it so much. Like it's for kids and teens. So it makes them more involved. Plus, I think it works better if you have like parenthood. So it works on like their character values, which I think is like a fun thing. Okay, this looks fine. I spent like a day and a half on this, but it's finally somewhat done. Nicola, thank you so much for being the mods. I really greatly appreciate that. We just got back from the dentist, still numb, but gonna rest now. Yes, please do rest indeed. So the numbness will definitely go away for sure, but rest up, relax, chill, vibe. I don't think I'll do railing. Well, yeah, I'll do railings. Why not? Okay. And so to cover up this jankness, what we're gonna do is add more plants. And thank you so much, Nicola. And yeah, I agree. Having fun is very important. Indeed so. Because if you're not having fun, why are you doing it? And that's something that going forward, always remember to have fun. Never take life too seriously. Yeah, this is what it's missing. All the plants. All the plants. Yeah. Gotta look for the right plants though. I had to remove Better Build and Buy out of my game because for some reason it was kind of glitching for me. So I had to remove it. Now I'm basically doing debug in a very more hard way because I have to actually like search and nothing's organized. I miss my organized debug so much. Ah, here's my grass. Oh my gosh. Finally. I found my debug grass that I always like. Get rid of this. Well, yeah, get rid of it. The grass over here. Parenthood is definitely one of my favorite packs as well. I say it's like one of like those packs that are like a must-have for me because of the character values and like what it offers for like everyday game players, especially family gameplay. It's essential. I will say it's very, very essential. I'm gonna put this under here instead. There we go. I'm gonna put this under here. There we go. You know, I feel like they should give us another Parenthood 2.0. Give me Parenthood 2.0 pack right now. I need it in my life. I don't know, honestly. Oh, here's the other ones I wanted to use. I really don't know what else I want in The Sims 4 besides like hotels and like more things for elders and infants. And like hotels, but like I don't know what else I would want to see. Like if you got the opportunity to make your own pack, like if the Sims team literally emailed you right now saying, hey, we want to collab with you on a pack, what would you want? Like what would you include in your pack, your dream pack? If the Sims team said, we want to offer you such and such amount of money to collab with us on a pack, what would you include? What would be like your hero item that you think would take a lot more resources? Give me your whole list. I'm always making the point of doing something you enjoy at least once a day. Life is too short. Yeah, I agree. Life is way too short to not spend a bit of time doing something you love, even for 5 minutes. I agree. And like this year, I told myself I wanted to read more, and I've been enjoying reading like more than I thought I would have. So I made it a goal of myself to, or for myself, is to read at least about an hour a day. And if I don't read an hour a day, like that day, I don't beat myself up for it. I just like, tomorrow then. Or whenever you possibly can. Is like my way of living right now. This right here. I can see strollers, so that way newborns can have something to do. Yes. I miss having strollers. I loved it in The Sims 3, and I'm like, I need it in The Sims 4. That, and like also, if they could bring back the playpen, oh, that would be a dream. Like the way the way I would always stick my toddlers in that playpen for hours on end, so they could like work on their own skills by themselves, so I don't have to train them. I would do it every time. every single time. That and also the walker from The Sims 3. Use it every day. I did not like actually teaching my kids anything. I said, you can walk, have fun. Oh, fix everything that's broken? Yes. The fix everything that's broken pack? Yes. I feel like there's a lot of things that are broken in the game at its core that they could definitely do something and like make it where they do update something. Well, I feel like a pack itself, making us pay for an update would not be the ideal. I think it's basically just updating the game, so like making us pay $40 for it would not be ideal. Okay, there we go. No, that's really tough because it's a lot. There's like lots of like, what do you when you're on the spot, your brain can't think. No, that's totally valid. I don't know how to think on the spot either. I have a hard time. It takes me a while to figure out things of what do I want to do? How do I want to do it? That's why I can never finish a build on stream. Because I'm all over the place and I take my sweet baby time on these builds because I am confused half of the time. Oh, you know what I really want? I would love for them to give us a terrain paint that they use for the worlds. There are certain worlds that we have in the game right now that have very interesting terrain paint that we don't see in Build and Buy. So I would love for them to incorporate that as like a base game or like an update in general to give us that terrain paint that they use in certain worlds that is not available to us. So I mean, I'd like to, like, for example, the I think it's a cottage living. Hemford on Bagley has very interesting terrain paint that I really like, but we don't have it in the game. I really want it. Oh, playmats. I agree. Playmats would be very useful for newborns. I agree. More playground equipment. Give us a climbing frame. Kids slide back. Kids slide back. Yes. I want all that. I want all that and more. I would love more playground equipment. I want a new and improved jungle gym system. Yeah, I don't do terrain paint with this one because I'm thinking they make it too light. But what if I do this? This kind of technically matches a little bit. So what I'll do, I'll just like lightly brush it so slightly and combine some other terrain paint together. It looks a bit more blended in. Ooh, not like that. Not like that. Not like that either. No. No, 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 no. Where is that? We'll just kind of, yeah, we'll just like do like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. What I used to do all the time is I'll go through the terrain paint and like, let me take the stairs. I would always like try to make it match to the ground. I always use terrain paint like a crazy person. It was my favorite thing to do. It just happened. Also, love Nettie. Thank you for the daily clip for Palestine. Other than the playpen and walker to be used for toddlers and events, yes. There we go. I just do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of a little bit of dibble and dabble everywhere. Doesn't hurt. The terrain being too dark or too bright is into me. It's definitely a lot. This is like, I want this. This is what I really want. I want this mulch so bad. But we don't have it in Build and Buy. As a builder, I need this stuff in order to thrive. And wait, no, we do have it, but it's just a different color. Hold on. Give me a second. We have it, but it's different. Also, am I not erasing? Oh, I am erasing. Like, I'm trying to erase this stuff real quick. There we go. Gosh. So maybe I don't do terrain paint, or at least like not as, I'll just like do light terrain paint. I'll just sprinkle it around different parts. I'm like, wait a minute, you pointed it out, now I can't unsee it. Okay. There we go. It's an ongoing battle of us wanting everything. It's like, can we have this, please? What I really want as like a big update is giving us the option to auto, like, freely place our gates wherever we want. Like, you know how we can like freely place our doors and windows? I want that for gates as like a base game update so badly. It's a much must needed thing as of right now. Oh, your Gen 2 sim, the Gen 2 of your Sims family are all adults now, and one of them is pregnant with the Grim Reaper's baby. Some random person died, everyone is crying, but she started to flirt with the Grim. What in the world? What is going? That's crazy. That's crazy. Grim is not the kindest person ever, I will say. I will not trust him with a 10-foot pole. No, would never do that. But that's scary. I don't like that for you. Your Gen 2 family's getting crazy. Kind of stressful. But your Gen 2 sim, a sim is pregnant with the Grim Reaper's baby? Never flirt with death. They say death is upon us in The Sims, and it really is. Also, Stargaze, hello. Thank you so much for the daily click for Palestine. I greatly appreciate it, my friend. How are you? We are building a recreational center. This has turned into something a little bit more different, but it's in the woods, so yeah. But I'm glad to see you. But no, there's a lot of things I want. Like, as a builder, I need that. Because sometimes certain things do not align very well for the gates. And I just want to slightly move it over, but I can't. So I want to have a little bit more freedom with the building features. At least. Okay. Like that. And then I want to technically leave this open. And I will add in a basement. Now that I'm going through all this, I'm going to add in a basement for sure. So I can have a pool. Because every recreational center needs a pool, right? I think so. Excuse you, I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad. Okay, this is starting to come together very well. Okay, so this is the main building over here. This is like what is it, like a camp counselor's headquarters or whatever. Lookout towers over here, but I need something else over here. What else do we need? Games area, workout area. I would like to add in some small little cabins. At least like maybe like 2 small little cabins would be a good idea over here. That Sims can go into and like do whatever, like activity rooms. Yeah, I think that could be fun. Move this, move the grass. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the hydrate check, Death. I appreciate it. So I started making this PowerPoint slide the other day of like all of my things I would love to see in The Sims. And so far I've come up with a few things on my list. I want an all-infant pack, whether it's going to be a kit. And if they ever decide to bring back game packs or a stuff pack, I wouldn't mind either or. Game packs or stuff packs, I would love like an infant of something. So infants have something dedicated to them as a whole. rather than they're just like sprinkled in here and there in various of packs and base game updates. So I want something for them. I think it would be really fun. This is like a more of like a pipe dream, a dream that I would love to see become a reality. Like, you know, we had like Into the Future in The Sims 3. I would love it if we had like Into the Past in The Sims 4. Are you making Camp Rock? Are you going to start to sing? Maybe. Maybe. You know, that did not really cross my mind until you said that. And I heard that Camp Rock 3 is happening. But I don't think it's been like announced, really. I don't think it's been fully announced, right? I don't think so. Camp Rock 3. Let me do a little side bump out over here. Yeah, I can do that. Music's in my soul. I'm never letting go, no, no. I just wanna play my music all night long. I love that song. I think I have the Camp Rock. I think I have Camp Rock on CD somewhere. However, that was my jam. Did I love the final jam? Yes. Did I like the Camp Rock 2 final jam? No. I tolerated it though. It was there. It was existing. It was existing. I did see that. I was very excited. I saw that Demi and Joe, or no, Demi and the Jonas Brothers were all on stage together. And then I just, you know, I'm scrolling on TikTok just randomly, okay? And Peggy from Camp Rock is like on stage singing Here I Am out of random on stage. Like, this was like a Camp Rock thing, of course. Like, as we all know, they're doing a bunch of like reunions and things. But I'm just like, what is happening? What is going on in this universe? Are we, I think we as a fandom, we're all healing collectively. And this makes my heart so happy because I love Camp Rock. I love the music of Camp Rock. And it just gets better and better every day when I see something about Camp Rock on my timeline. I'm like, this is so cool. Imagine if they literally go back. Like if Demi, Selena, and Miley all got together with the Jonas Brothers. I say it almost every stream, but if they ever come back and do Send It On, oh my gosh. I don't know what will happen. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do. I'll freak out because I'm like, this is actually happening. This is for real. If they do Send It On, then we all know the world is healing and is finally coming back together. We're finally having peace in the world. I believe they can solve world hunger. I honestly believe if when they did the Send It On, and then when Demi and Joe did that one song about the water, I literally thought, oh my gosh, yeah, if they say I can do it, so then I can. I literally thought they were gonna save the ocean, solve world hunger. So many things, I swear. Oh, you keep getting videos of the girl that Demi says she's really good. Isn't it very interesting when you see those videos and the context behind it? I've watched documentaries, or I've seen videos like that too, and I'm like, this is funny, and I like it. She's really good. It's that sound. That Disney era is coming back with a bang. This. I can give you the fire. I'm light up out of my control. Na, 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 fire. I think I would cry if they all got together like that. It's like when that So Sweet Love Hannah Montana crossover. Oh, that was so elite. I loved that crossover. That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana. Oh, do you remember the time when you could vote who was going to be on High School Musical 2 at the end? I just remember distinctly. I think it was either on Radio Disney or just regular Disney Channel or something. I don't remember exactly. But all I remember is that we could vote on who could be on High School Musical 2. And it was between like Miley Cyrus, I think Selena Gomez at one point, and like a few other people. But I just remember I chose Miley Cyrus because I loved Hannah Montana and I still do. But it was just like, wait a minute, I had a say in something. I felt like I had power when my vote actually counted for something. I'm like, okay, oh, okay, I'm doing something. Like Disney to me, I believe I could conquer the world. Oh, you can't say you remember it, but because you were in the UK. That's okay. It was so many years ago that I don't remember when it actually like they started doing all that. But High School Musical was that franchise. But you know what should have got another season? Julie and the Phantoms. Julie and the Phantoms should have gotten a second season. But Netflix is stingy. And they said no. I'm like, Netflix, what are we doing? Get it together. Do I want this or do I want that? I want more of a cabiny look and feel. So I could I do need to put these out here somewhere, so I'll lay them out for now. Oh, I can add these things onto the top. It's kind of abandoned, but it has like, well, I'm gonna do a small hole. I'll do small, not large, because I think a large hole in the ceiling would look very bad. Not very helpful. Oh, you once streamed that you worked for Hannah Montana and she fired you? What did you do? What happened? Tell us everything. Tell us the tea. Honestly, I feel like if I worked for Hannah Montana, I would probably cry. And isn't it crazy? It's going to be the 20th anniversary of Hannah Montana next year. It's so wild to think about that. I'm like, 20 years? What do you mean? Like, I went out, I was on social and I had seen, are these debug? Yeah, this is debug. I had seen that it was like, it's been 19 years since Cheetah Girls 2 came out. And I'm like, 19? 19? What do you mean 19? You're crazy. I'm like, there's no way it's been 19 years. Like, what in the Methuselah is going on here in this world? What is time? Why is time moving by so fast? I honestly don't understand. Proofs like this probably would be very redundant, but it's whatever. Let's add this. Pull the eaves out first. And I'm gonna have to move this into... Ah, there we go. Move this back. Aha, there we go. I know! It's nearly 20 to 2 in the morning. Oh? How are you awake? I simply would be asleep by then. If it was like nearly almost 2 a.m., I'd be out like a light. But rest is very important, I will always say. But I appreciate you staying up for the stream. You got any plans for tomorrow by any chance? Also, where is that one thing? Is it Eco? I think it's Eco. I'm looking for these little line pillar thingies. Oh no, all good meow. Thank you so much for hanging out though, for being here and coming with the raid. I'll still be here for like another like 2 hours, so I will be around if you ever return, of course. I think I want to do something like this. I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna do a wall. I'm sorry. What the what? Oh, never mind. Hee. Well. Oh no, just to push the. No, that's what the issue is. That well, okay. Now I see what it is. I can move it out just like ever so slightly, just like by one. That wouldn't hurt. Yeah. Okay, that looks a lot better now. That works in my favor. I can giving you the fire. Yeah. Are you gonna go in a minute, but enjoying being here? Tomorrow's gonna be a day of washing and chilling with the kids. That's good. Tomorrow for me is gonna be like the same as well. Cleaning, organizing, being out and about. Like I'm gonna be out for the majority of my day tomorrow. Driving and working on some fun projects and touring houses and organizing and recording. Getting back into vlogging again after a hot minute. That looks fine to me. I can work with that. Oh, you'll be back by then? Awesome sauce! Do something like this. I don't really do a lot of wild, wacky builds, but it's getting really fun for me. Yeah, there definitely will be a part 2 to this build saga. I knew for a genuine fact that I would not finish this build today. This is a 50 by 50 lot. If I wasn't streaming, I still wouldn't get done. I still would have not gotten it done if I was not streaming. I'd be like, I still am here. Then I'd be live for a little bit longer because I don't stream tomorrow. Oh, the trees in my face. And plus, I feel like I can get more done while I'm still here. And if y'all have any ideas on what I could add, let me know. I will always take your suggestions and implement them into the build as much as possible. If you have any ideas, feel free to share those good things. Yeah. So I go with like a blue tone. Or do I want to match it with... No, I'll do brown. I'll do brown. Still haven't figured out how I'm going to do the theme. I know for sure there's going to be a lot of like woodsy related things around here. A lot of trees. I gotta make room for a campfire section somewhere. Haven't decided where exactly that's going to be. I could put it into the middle because there's like this big gigantic fireplace. Not fireplace, but fire pit I could add. Yeah, I can do the foundation like this. That. See, that doesn't help. That's literally the abyss. That is not good. That is just the void. The void. Now, technically, this does look very odd, but what I'm learning is I can add in... Oh, no. It's going to delete everything. I can do this right here. I can have a little thing right here. I kind of slap it on right there. Just back a little bit more. Yeah, I can just do it that big, and then I can cover the rest with like a plant. Maybe this plant right here. No, all good, Death. Enjoy your rest. Thank you for hanging out with us today. I really do greatly appreciate you being here as long as you could. I hope to see you again on Wednesday for our co-working stream. Or just whenever you return, of course. Will we be adding logs next year? Oh, yes, I will. Because I think there's logs from Horse Ranch and probably like from another pack that I can incorporate that into. But yes, I will. I think I might do that now, like in this section. Because I think we have logs from Horse Ranch, and I think also Outdoor Retreat has it too. I think. Let me see. Oh. Ah, yes. Okay, these are the logs I was looking for. But I was also looking for... Like, isn't there like an object that just has logs in it? I want to say it's from Horse Ranch. But I honestly can't remember. I know it's from like a pack. Why do I want to build a train station for all of a sudden? It's from a pack. It has logs in it. And it's... Or is it from base game? You know what I mean? Like it's an object that has it in there. I wonder. Let me take off Horse Range real quick and Outdoor Retreat, because I know it's an object and it might be in decorative. Game? What are we doing? Oh, there we go. Let me go to decorations, and then I need to go to... Things in sculptures, I think. And of course I have debug enabled, so it makes it even more interesting. This is probably very unnecessary to do all this, but I feel like the more detailed it is, the more interesting it can get. Oh, what is all this? Oh, that's CC. Can't use that. Oh! No, it's a campground. So let's not use the nectar yet. A little bit over here for a second. Welcome back from the ads, friends. If you got an ad, my friends, you didn't miss anything. I've been trying to search for these logs. Ah, it was from Get Together. Here they are. I found them. I was looking for logs. As Lady was saying, logs should be added. So I shall add in logs. They were from Get Together. I'm like thinking they could be from like this pack or that pack. The one pack that I always forget about, Get Together. I really only use that pack for the club system and not really anything else. My Sims are not really about the club scene. They don't leave their house that much. They probably should leave their house more, but like, where's the fun in that? Why leave your house when you have everything indoors? More exciting that way. So, yeah. Okay. Where art thou? I also wish these were functional. I'm love struck. I'm gonna add this. I might size these down actually, now that I think about it, because I can squeeze in a second one. Ooh, not that small. I can squeeze in a second one right here. And then I can use a little bit of cottage living, because there's some stuff from that pack that I really like. But I am going to go back to Outdoor Retreat. And I guess I can also enable cottage living. Just like these little baskets and things could be very useful. Just like these little things over here. It's kind of like underneath. A little secret stash. I don't know what this building will be, essentially. But it'll be something for people to go into. I'm gonna say like a little cabin. Oh, and I wonder if there is an actual layout for the Camp Rock campgrounds. I always thought about that. Just basically recreating Camp Rock campgrounds would be absolutely insane. In a good way. Something like that campground was a whole movie set. But why were they hooting and hollering in the dark hours? Everybody was asleep, but they were out here hooting and hollering. Like, go to bed. I'm trying to sleep. Mitchie and Shane, go to bed. I need my beauty rest, or I will throw a literal rock at you. Ah, this is the other thing I want to add over here. I keep finding things that I'm searching for, and they show up when I need them the most. This is good. Now we're kicking, now we're rolling. Okay. This is cottage living. Little horse manure. I'm gonna do the big bags. Right down. I thought about adding this in here, but there's like a bigger sign that I do want to include. And I thought about, I could technically use these. Personally, I really could. Side by side. Like here. I'm doing it. It's working. It's working in my favor. Ooh. Ooh. Can I add a wall here? Only a wall can go up this way. So, what we're gonna have to do, I'm gonna put plants in the middle. Even though, well, Sims won't be able to walk straight the fence. And that's a bit of an issue. So what I could do, pick up both of these real quick. I could go back to square one. I'm not gonna use the werewolf chain link fence because that looks wild. So we won't use that. But we can use, what's that one? The get to work ones also seem kind of crazy. I could have sworn we had another chain link fence. Do we have another one? We technically don't have an, oh, well, there is this one. And I might go with that one from Get to Work. So basically, my idea that I had before is now gonna have to be shifted. But here's the problem. Well, actually, who's to say it can't go this way? Are you attached to the chain link fence? No, I'm not really attached to it. I want some type of like fencing, because I do like this fence. But I know it's like debug fencing, the Sims walk right through it, which isn't a big deal for me. So I feel like I should leave it just because I do like this style. And I can put it towards the edge of the lot. It's a bit of a toughie. Because I don't like the ones that we have in the game. So I end up using the debug ones mostly. Look at a shrub. Not that one. Where is that one shrub that your Sims don't go through? Here it is. I just want to make sure the entrance area is cohesive enough where it feels like your Sims can go here and not have any issues of walking through and like being like, I can't go to over here. I also just realized too, this is not lined up correctly. There we go. I'm not too attached to it. What would you suggest though, then? Just keep the debug fencing then? Fine tuning. You know, I have thought about this. Ooh, I have thought about this idea of doing a similar theme to this, of turning a campground into a post-apocalyptic campground, similar to The Walking Dead. And why is this turning into The Walking Dead? This chain link fence. I don't know why, but I kind of like it. Okay, where is this going? This is all around here. Let me... Oh, I do have the small pieces. I forgot about that. I can just use the small pieces of the fence. Yeah, they're right here. I can just use those to get where I need to go. Use that here. I'll leave a small little gap. Unless I do it over here. Yeah. Would hedges stop them? Or is like the... Or is there a log style that looks less prison-y? They will go straight through these fences for sure. And I don't think there is technically a less... Like a log style fence that looks less prison-y. In the game, at least to my knowledge, I don't think so. Can I move these back again? Really? Let me look at the fences again, because I might just do that. Okay, this looks fine. Oh, finally, order. So that's all wrapped around. So this part right here, let's see. Go back to square one with these fences. Like, in a way, most of the fences are very fancy. I could use life and death. You have this kind from life and death. Oh, well, I could. Oh, never mind. I can use the horse ranch. Oh my gosh. I'm about to cough. I can use the horse ranch fencing. Ooh, but there's also... There's also cottage living. You know what? No, we'll go with cottage living because this feels more worn down, like wear and tear. So we'll probably use that fencing. There's also this one. Ooh. No, we'll go with this one. We'll go with this one. This fits more the vibe that I'm trying to go for. There we go. So we'll get rid of one for now. I'll have to play around with all of this. Yeah, this looks much better. Having this way makes it feel like it's a part of the campground. Yeah. I think it's one more. Yeah, it's so kind of cute. I got the little farm. I kind of do want to have a little what's it called? Like a little garden area somewhere. I just don't know where I want to put it. It has crossed my mind. Oh, go back. It has crossed my mind of making a little garden area. Because recreational centers, they all have at least something cool about them. Oh, and this works way better. Okay, then we do that here. And there's a little gap, but that's okay. Because then I can add in some shrubbery to block that off. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, I can do something like this. Either like this type of shrubbery. The weird shadow. No. No. Aha, there we go. I can do something like this on both sides to kind of fill in those gaps. And I think there's also like a pole that I could use to put on both sides of the fence. Yeah, and there is. So that way it doesn't look like it's awkwardly standing out of nowhere. So I can do something like that with this board too. There we go. So now it feels a little more complete. So there's a front area. It's there. So now everything is fully closed off, and it feels like put together enough. Oh, I gotta do the back part too. Oh no, it has one. Good. That one already has one. There is one other thing I want to add to the front of the build. I think that one is from Horse Ranch. With that, well, I wasn't thinking about this one, but that actually kind of works. Wait a minute. Something's working out here today. It wasn't this one, but it was, where's that big old gigantic, that big arch thing? I had just seen it too. Where did it go? Ah, here it is. It was also like, I was also thinking this as like a big gigantic sign. So I thought that was like a really cool idea to add that in. But then I also thought about this one too. But if we're in the woods, I feel like this would make more sense. And leaving this right here is also fine. So there's a lot of playing around that we could do with this. Then I also thought about this one too. Which, in a sense, this could actually replace this with no issue. So we might just leave that here. What is this? Is that water? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. I'm getting carried away. Debug is... Oh my gosh, horses. Debug is my safe space. At least I feel like it is. I could spend hours on hours and hours in debug and like just have an absolute fun time in it and just chill. And we'll put all these signs. Oh, has anyone ever seen the show Camp Laszlo? If you all have seen that show, I miss that show so much. It was so random on so many occasions, but I lived and breathed that show. Camp Laszlo was my everything. Oh, and then I can add this little sign. Wait a minute. Well, I could add the sign like right here. Yes. Okay. Sign right here would do us some good, and the sign possibly like right here, and then a sign could go over here. Yeah, a log. Well, it's face down. I could do that. I'll put that back there for a second. And I will also put... Oh my gosh! I just realized what I could do now! Ooh. This is face down on its side. You have tool mod? I do not have tool mod installed. I am sad now. But I just realized this is like... Oh, this watches. I can take all this. I might have to make it bigger, possibly. Well, in a sense, I could do it. Like that. I'm gonna wrap this around. So I'm like, now I got a method, some method to my madness. I could do this. I forgot there was stuff in debug like this. That there are some things that are face down on its side. that essentially I could do what I had originally planned to do. And this is on the same level. Okay. This might be a little bit more closer than it's on its side, and it is. So if I rotate it, do a little alt placing here, just kind of right there. That looks normal. We'll get another piece. Or do I want to do in the middle? Do you think this is too much if I do it this way? I don't think so. I might come back to this because I want to use tool mod for this, but I know what it is from its now. From Horse Ranch. I'm going to come back to the idea. I know I'm going to spend a little bit too much time on that. And if it gets moved down, I'm going to have to like take a break. So we'll do this. Get some of these barrels. Barrel here. And we'll get I'm gonna move that lock for a second. Put these here. I think having coolers on the side, like right here, would be a good idea. So what I can do is I can add in, well, take this out, move this right here. That will be a good idea. Let's change the color to like more of a tan color. And I just need to add in some water, at least a watering can. And it's from Horse Ranch because horses need water. Oh, this is what I was looking for too. Or something else. Also, Mythical Librarian Jen, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spring Squad. How are you? Happy Monday to you. What's your day been like? What's your Monday been like? But welcome in. We're building a summer camp themed save file right now in Granite Falls. It is the world that we got with Outdoor Retreat, which was our very first ever game pack we got in The Sims 4. So it is literally 10 years old. This pack is 10 years old, and here's what I'm looking for. And so I thought, you know, Parenthood included a lot of really cool things that I love, like character values, and then Seasons came along and gave us the Scout after school activity for kids and teens. And I wanted to combine it together of making a summer camp save file because I love summer camp as a kid. And I think the Scouts are really cool. And I wanted to give it some pizzazz. So that is why we're doing it today. This is part number 2 of our building adventures. But welcome in, and thank you so much. I'm happy to see you today. Normally we do a lot of gameplay on Twitch, but we do also occasionally do a lot of building. As of lately, I've been in a building mood because my mods broke and I needed to do some other things to distract myself from pure sanity. And just like also just try something new that I haven't done before. I don't do a lot of community lots because they're quite a chore. They have a lot to incorporate. But you know, hey, never hurts to try something new for a change every once in a while. This well is going to be deleted. I'll put this somewhere, and I don't know where. But thank you so much. I'm glad you like the build so far, though. Okay, I think I want to include this, but it's like, where? So I'm going to delete that for now. I know it's from Horse Ranch, so I can come back to that later. What is this, a bridge? That looks like a bridge. Let's see, what is this? That's cleaning supplies. Oh, it's like a little water tower. Ooh. See, I don't have tool mod installed, so we'll put that out on the environment piece for later. Oh, but I can add in this bathroom. That's what I was going to add as well. Yeah, I mean, do tell. I mean, literally today, I was going through my game. I was doing the 50 by 50 method, essentially. Because I wanted to figure out, like, what was, like, making my Symbology panel not, like, working. Like, it wouldn't open. And I know it was a mod issue just because I don't really have that many mods in my game, per se. And I had realized I didn't. I had some mods that weren't really updated to the fullest. Like, there were a few mods that were, like, maybe a few months behind. I'm like, oh, let me just go and update these real quick. And then all was working. So it was more of a me issue, not updating my mods. Or at least a few. There we go. Also, JE girl, enjoy your lurk, my friend. Okay. It's starting to come along pretty well. I'm gonna add some more plants in this corner to fill in those gaps. We'll add one guitar, because why not? A little guitar for hurt nobody. Guitars are always good to have. Brings you joy. So, let's see. Oh, I forgot about these rocks. I do sometimes forget that with certain packs, there are like really interesting looking like rocks and like shrubbery that I forget that exists, but they're mostly in the environment. So I forget, like, oh, we don't have them actually in Build and Buy, but I wish we did. Get a watering pump there. I thought about adding in like a debug car somewhere, but I just don't know exactly where I would put it. Okay. Oh, this doesn't really have any... Well, I could technically add in this shrubbery here. I can add this shrubbery right here. I'm just gonna rotate that though. Go. Here we go. Cute. Cute. And I think in this area, this looks like a nice little weird spot, but a good spot. Maybe adding a little pond. A little pond action, a little pondy pond. A little terrain tool. And that will also allow me to fill in those gaps, because all this space, I don't know if you had the same issue or not, but me and big open space, we don't mix that well. Oh, it's too fast. We don't mix that very well. I like to fill in all the gaps with clutter. And it's just like, where do we find that middle ground, game? Where will we see eye to eye with all this nonsense? I always have a struggling time fill in those missing pieces for myself. I'm learning. Smaller the lot, the better. I think having this small of a pond would be okay. Let's move this over here. The depth. Huh? Oh, well, looks actually okay. A little overflow never hurt nobody either. We'll do that there, and then we'll need to change this to... see, I like the get together water texture because it looks nice. Plus, it looks like you can actually drink out of it, but I wouldn't do that if I were you. But I also thought doing this would be cool, but if it's like a murky water, I think green also does not hurt. But if we're gonna fish out of this, it might have to be clear. So I'll just do the get together one instead. And we'll place down some other little things like pond effects. These logs. This one might... yeah, I'll put that there. A little swan. Little swanny swan here. Oh, and to definitely tie it all together, we definitely have to add in a lot of fireflies. Mosquitoes already autonomously show up, but I think having them out and about just for like general effects would be cool. Yeah, I think a little bench for fishing could be nice. I was thinking of doing a bench like on this side. So I think what I'm gonna do, I've done this before in another build actually, because you can't really add in like the debug dock that we have and make it functional. So what I've been doing is making my own personal dock. I'm gonna copy and paste this on top, delete this floor on the bottom, delete the ceiling, and then what I'm gonna do is take this and move it all the way down to the point where I feel like it would look okay. Like it's raised off of the ground ever so slightly. So then I can make my own little like pier. And I can just drag that over the pond. Like so. And then I can do something a little fancy. I think that's a good idea. Having a little bench. Probably on this side. Here with the pond fishing object. So it's in like fillable. So if this is a wall, we'll need wall trim instead. No. Put on those sides there. I might have to make this brown so it looks a bit more within the means. Oh, this looks nice. Yeah, there we go. Cute. So we have that. We'll do the same stairs. Oh, not the debug. We'll do the same stairs from over here and put them over here. So they will have something to match with. At least I would hope it would. Go back a little bit. 10. We'll just make this there. Something like that. I might need to change the color of this now that I think about it. So the trim could match the stairs just a little bit more. Ah! Yay! Oh, now it does work. Yes. Okay. Terrain tools. No. Outdoor water decor. There is an object that we can place down so that way we can fish here. I think it's pond objects. Yeah, pond objects. Pre-stock. Allow fishing sign. I'm gonna do it pre-stocked. So we'll put the sign over here. And then there is technically a debug fishing sign. I could just use one from base game. I'll put a bench over here, but I want to make sure I have enough room for the sign at first. Okay, let's go to where is that? Base game. Base game, and I think it's in debug. If not, it might be in live edit. Now that I think about it, yeah, it might be in live edit. Let's see, let's go all the way down here. No, it's nearby. It's gonna have to be. So I've used it before. If I had Better Build and Buy installed, ooh, this would have made it a lot more quicker. I'm glad that mod does exist, because if you scroll and scroll and scroll for hours, it's a hard job. So having Better Build and Buy installed makes it a lot easier. What are all these things? What did I install in my game? I swear. Oh my gosh, I could be using the outhouse. Wait, hold on. Delete that. What are these outhouses right here? Wait a minute, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, I don't think it's in here. I'll have to look for it later. I don't waste. Oh! No, that's the same thing I just looked for. That's okay. I'll look for it later. I'm gonna add in a bench. I can make sure I have that in there. I'm thinking we'll have a bench right here. We'll change this color to like brown. We'll use the same fencing from up here. And we'll kind of lay it around the entirety of this. Oh, my trim. My trim. Back. Get back over. There. There we go. Okay, so we have that, and then we'll need to add in the railings for it. That way it looks a bit more connected, like so. And then the flooring will be the same thing from up here to down here. Yes. So that way you can like do a little sit, a little fishing if you want, like that. So that's how we'll make like a fake little dock. And now that I know that these poles exist, I know I can't put these columns underneath. At least, oh, wait. They can't be too short. If only they could. Wait a minute. All I gotta do is just make this pond on this side just a wee little bit shorter. That's all I gotta do. Just make it just a wee little bit smaller. Make the circle a little bit smaller. Like there. See if it works. Please. Please. What is that issue? Oh no, I see it now. I have to push it out just a little bit more. Over here. Ever so slightly. I might need a softness. Okay, this might do it better. Ah, it's working. It worked. Okay, so we got that. That is good. Okay, now we're making some money moves today. We got that. We'll go ahead and add in all of our shrubbery on the side. I'm gonna add in some lamps so that it can be lit up around here because it's gonna get really dark very soon. That I do know of. Over here on this side. There we go. And we'll add in some more plants. It's gonna be very plant heavy. That I will tell you now. Very, very plant heavy. Because without the outdoors, what do you have? I'll use this. And I think I kind of have all of my buildings that I want. I do know I'm going to have to add in a basement to the main building here so I can incorporate all the things that I need. I think these two little buildings over here, one might be like a music room and then one might be like an art related thing so I can fill in those requirements. And then the workout area could be over here or something. Yeah. There's room for everyone. Oh, and then I can add a little campfire pit over here too. Add in a pit. I spelled it right. Oh, can't go wrong with horseshoes. I'm gonna add that out there for a second. I could delete this, and we're going to add in. Do you think adding in 2 campfire pits would be doable? I feel like it would. I could use the ones from the little campers kit because I really love that kit a lot. It's very cute. Little campers kit goes a long way for a camping area. Oh, and then I can add in the tent that we have from Little Campers Kit too. Ah, yes. Yes. I think having 2 would be okay. RCAMPFIRESONG song. Nothing hits right like a good SpongeBob song. That show, I don't know what it was, but I grew up with that show, and I think I now understand why the way I am what I am. Like, I think I've become more delusional as I've grown up because I've watched that show. And randomly the other day, I was on TikTok and I kind of forgot, like, these TV shows, I feel like we all grew up watching. I mean, if you had Cartoon Network, I guess, or you just didn't watch it. There was a show called The Misadventures of Flapjack. And I feel like Cartoon Network back then was like on a whole other level. Like everything made sense, but also nothing made sense at the same time. But yeah, we were highly entertained. I was highly entertained by that show day, noon, and night. Captain Knuckles, Flapjack, Bubby. So many questions. I will tell you that. So many questions. This does not need to be in here. I'll put one thing on the side. I'll put this one over here too. Why is what the? I don't know why that was there. Oh, you watch it a lot too? Yes. I used to watch Flapjack all the time. That and Chowder. I love Chowder. Chowder, Flapjack, and Camp Laszlo. And my gym partner's a monkey. I grew up watching those shows all the time because they were my comfort shows. They were good comfort shows that made no sense, but I enjoyed every single minute of it though. That Misadventures of Flapjack. You love how the patterns or fabric or patterns moved on the show. Yeah, and that was the thing. I thought it was like so interesting how they did it. The art style of the show was really cool. It's a bench. A makeshift shelf. Put it over here. I agree. They don't make shows like that anymore. I wish they did. I wish they would bring back those shows. Just because I miss them and I want them back. Like Samurai Jack, that was a good show that I grew up watching. Or to on this side. Teen Titans, the original Teen Titans, to be exact, was iconic. Nothing could beat the original Teen Titans for me. Oh, they're gonna have these. Oh. Okay. I have these two out here, like so. And then swing sets right here. Yes. Banana Pancake, thank you for the daily clip for Palestine. Oh, you feel like they care, the creators, the high a lot? Yeah. And that's what made it so entertaining. They all have ridiculous names too. Yeah, and that's I think that's why I found that show so, like, those shows kind of funny. Because nothing made any sense. But yet, I was entertained and I loved it. Cat Dog, Cow and Chicken. What was that other show? Ed, Ed and Eddie. That was like another one. Like, what did I just watch? When I look back at the shows, I'm like, what was I watching? You know? I always ask myself that. Like, what did I just watch? And I'm like, oh, well, that's fine, I guess. Right? No, yeah, they don't make shows like that anymore. I think when I was younger, I wasn't picking up on the context clues of what they were saying. But now that I'm older, I'm like, oh my gosh. They were saying a lot without saying a lot. They were really keeping on the hush hush. But you know what I really miss? I think shows like that, and there was a new show, but it was old too at the same time. It was called Infinity Train. And I feel like that was like the last of kind of like a adult kid friendly shows on the network that I really miss. I'm gonna have to change this trim. What did I use? Oh, Businesses and Hobbies trim actually looks way better. Yeah. Oh, that looks way better. I'm gonna do that. Oh, yes. Yes. Perfect. Angry Beavers. Oh, I remember that one. It took me like, wait a minute. Angry Beavers. That was on Nickelodeon, right? Angry Beavers. So I do also remember that one as well. Didn't watch it a lot, but I remember it. That and Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy was like a who in the what? Oh, I love Courage. Courage was a mood. Courage was stressed and was going through it. But you know that one episode that really still till this day makes me so angry? Was that one episode where Muriel became like a toddler, like she was like 3 years old. I'm like, Muriel, if you don't like macaroni and cheese, just say so. Like, if you don't like it, if you don't want that much cheese, then you make it yourself. Like, Miss Ma'am had the audacity. Make Courage stress his whole brains out. He's Louise. Oh yeah, Gumball is pretty close too. And they actually, if you haven't heard, they just they're doing a reboot of Gumball. It's Gumball and it's like the most, what was it called? Oh no, it's called the, no, that's not what it is either. The Amazing World of Gumball. Oh no, it's called the Weirdly World, the Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball. Too many W's. Yeah. The Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball is their new show that they just came out with this year. And it's a vibe. And when I say vibe, it's odd, but it's entertaining. The accent was thick. It was. You love Gumball so much. It was like a good comfort show because it had a mixture of like real world stuff, like just the way everything looked, and made it very cartoony all at the same time, which I thought was a good mixture that I appreciated. They look the same. Yeah, go with that one. The slab episode. Oh no, that was horrifying. Return the slab or suffer the curse. And Yus is like over here saying, what's your offer? I'm like, sir, you're gonna get cursed. Also, Parallel Park, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? We're building a summer camp themed save file today in Granite Falls at the moment. And we are just having a fantastic old time with it right now. We are currently on our recreational center. And we're not even done with it yet. We're like barely scratching the surface, but we have most of our buildings kind of built out. Oh, and the other episode too, that was also funny and scary at the same time. Okay, it was a slab episode. And it was... No. I don't know. I actually don't even know what the episode was called. But if you remember the episode from Courage, it was like this weird mask-looking thing in their basement. Like it was a real life holographic hologram of a gigantic mask that was floating. It was horrifying. I did not like it at all. But Courage gave me a lot of fever dreams. I was scared. But yes, happy Monday though, Parallel Park. Long time no see. The last time you were here, actually, from what I remember, you were here for. Last time you were here, oh, it was back in February. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is the last time you were here, at least based off of your chat messages, from what I could tell. But I hope you had a good couple of months. What's been your life like these past couple of months since you haven't been here? I would love to know if you want to share. You don't have to, of course. But But if you would like to, we'd love to know. Catch us up. Return the slab or suffer the curse. What's your offer? Also, why was that computer so sassy to Courage? Like, that computer really tore Courage a new one. I'm like, geez Louise. Courage is trying to get an answer, and you're out here saying, well, if you want to do it, then you go do it. The secondhand comments were hilarious. That sassy computer. I also did not like that spider episode. The Cat's Motel was not for me. Let's save my game. I haven't saved. I know it has been a while. The burger episode with the pig chef. Oh, that was funny. I was like, when I was watching it for the first time, I'm like, something doesn't seem right here. Something's off. Like every time that they walk in, they sit at their little, bar stool, whatever. The pig goes downstairs, upstairs. I'm like, something doesn't feel right. It was too quiet, very odd. And I'm like, I don't like where this is going. And then all of it made sense in the end. I'm like, oh, okay. So they were just like artists. But the way they made it just seemed so odd. I was scared for my life. I'm like, Eustace is not going to make it out alive. Oh my gosh. And Little Ratty, enjoy your alert. No, Gumball really has everything. You saw a clip of the parents in Gumball's dating history. Did I cry? The dating history? Wait. Do I like that? I want to make it bigger. There we go. No. I also want to do this a little bit more. There we go. Okay. I think I've kind of figured out what I kind of want to do with this. I want to have something else in the middle, but I think... Oh, you know what I can add into the middle? I could add in all the little information stuff from Outdoor Retreat. I forgot I can add that stuff in. Nope, not this one. Ooh, wait a minute. That's what I can add. I can add in those little tidbits. This is the first wall height. So, wait, first, secondary. We don't have any windows that technically are this small, I don't think. Let's figure this out. Let's see. This here. Kind of. Okay, what if I do a second one here? And then I do a small. Kind of literally exact same. So, do we have a tall one? Oh, that is the tallest that we can go. Really? Oh, what if I do this one and then do this one? And then I can raise up the roof to be a little bit higher. Aha, I did it. As someone who has never been in summer camp, you love this film so much. Oh, thank you. I will say summer camp is like, it's fun. And it can be fun if you make it fun for yourself, especially if you have like your friends going to the same summer camp as you. It just makes it more exciting because you can either like room together, you have activities, like based off of like what I know, my summer camps were a lot more different than like the outdoorsy type. But if you've seen the movie Parent Trap, that's kind of like what I would love in The Sims as a summer camp, like archery. I want to have ways where we can like go collect butterflies and like be more outdoors and do more things with each other. Like that's what I really want to see in The Sims. Because like we don't even have archery in The Sims 4, so I think it'd be a fun little addition to the game if they included that in. Because I love The Parent Trap. That was like one of my favorite movies growing up. And the fact that Lindsay Lohan played the same person twice and she didn't get paid double is crazy. There you go. Your buds are always keeping your fur baby company while you work. Well, I'm so glad they are. I'm glad the VODs can keep your fur baby company. I do try to upload as much as possible of those when I can. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I'll just do that there. Maybe I'll do a third. I'll do a third one. Change this out. There we go. So this is like that, and then I will have to use the wallpaper from, I want to say Growing Together, because I really like the Growing Together wallpaper, but I also want to see how that looks. Or maybe Business and Hobbies. No, Business and Hobbies has more of the vibe that I want to capture. Yeah. Someone on Twitter said the wife of Gumball could do better, and in response someone posted a montage of them dating since they were children, and or something like that. Oh, that's so cute. And I think I remember that they've dated literally their entire life. They were childhood sweethearts. They bring out the best in each other is what I see. Also, Gigi, thank you for the 2-year resub, by the way. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new resub for 2 heckin' years. Thank you, thank you. How are you, by the way, Gigi? What's been going on with you? I saw you earlier. I was watching my friend Dabney stream earlier today, playing Peak. But welcome in. But no, that would be really fun though if we got like archery in The Sims. Among other things. Oh, also speaking of Peak, I added in a new emote, by the way. I added in a new animated emote just for Peak. Since Momo and Shella have one, I'm like, I might as well have one too, because I love Peak. Peak is has very Peak gameplay, I will say. So I'm like, I have to have one too. I have an Among Us one, I must have a Peak one. Peak gameplay, keep Peak commentary. Ooh, what if I what if what if I do this? Ah, yes. Oh, you created chaos and you felt bad? No, never feel bad ever. I also did what I had to do as well. I tripped Dabney. I helped spawn the Scoutmaster. We had to do what we had to do to cause chaos. I'm a little bit nervous because I kind of want to try out crowd control with Peak, but I'm scared. It looks so scary with crowd control, but I kind of want to try it out just to see. Let me do this real quick. But very good. Oh, you also spawned the Scoutmaster? The Scoutmaster looks so horrifying. I've never come across a Scoutmaster yet in my own playthrough, which I'm kind of glad that I haven't, because if I did, I would be the Lulu. I would be horrified. Oh, what happened there? Because that thing comes out of nowhere and like just like takes you out. I'm like, Lordy Lou, what's going on here? Maybe I don't do that. What if I, yeah, what if I just don't do that? And I can't add in, not those. Yeah, I mostly just did a lot of terrorizing. I basically caused chaos for Dabney. It makes for great content, I will say. It makes it for great content. Yeah, so like, I think the whole idea of the Scoutmaster in Peak is that, what was it? The story behind the Scoutmaster, I think they were left behind or something, like their scouts were left behind. So something ended up happening to them and to him. that eventually he just like decayed. But every once in a while, what I have seen is that one of the other scouts would like appear randomly, like out of nowhere. Like just occasionally they'll pop their head up, just random. People would freak out because like you would see them and then they would be gone. So it was always so suspicious. Every single time. I've never come across that one before, but I've seen like clips on like TikTok and stuff about it. And honestly, I would love to meet the Scoutmaster, but I also am like seeing it like at first glance in your own game makes it even more horrifying. So I feel like if you saw it in a video, less scary. But if you were playing the game yourself and you saw it, that's like a whole other level, you know? So scary. Creepy. According to Google, it's a zombie. Ah. So something might have happened then. Okay. I kind of like how this is looking. Hold on. Am I a builder? A minute. Oh, there. There we go. Yeah, the origin story behind all that is so crazy. Those developers made a really good game. I feel like Peak is like the new Among Us. To me, like Among Us is great. I love Among Us. But Peak has like a different vibe. I don't know how to describe it, but it just feels different to me. I'll do that. Do this. I think that what I'm going to do with this front part is make it a little bit darker, possibly. Or I might do stone in the front. Hi, Crystal. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? Oh, apparently it spawns when you steer away from far away your team. Oh, yeah, the Scoutmaster. Yeah, especially when you're alone. Especially when you're alone. And with just music and everything, that's like scary. But welcome in, Crystal. We're currently building a nice little summer camp themed save file right now. At the moment, we're building. We're not done. We haven't even furnished a single thing at all. But we are well on our way of kind of getting things somewhat put together, at least. I'm trying to figure out where did it... Oh, here it is. Trying to figure out this layout of what I want to do. There we go. I want to do stone on here, but I don't know. But yeah, we're building the summer camp. We are. This is like part 1, or I guess technically part 2 of our streams that we've done so far. In our first stream that we did, we built an A-frame cabin, and then we also built the starter campgrounds. Like, you know, the one starter campground in Granite Falls? We tore that one up and built like a whole new one from scratch. And then we built an A-frame house cabin in the same stream. And then we've also decided that we're gonna have 4 like vacation rentals, and then 1 cafe, and then 1 recreational center. We're also gonna fix up the hermit's house as well, and then I'm gonna release it to the world. All the builds are already on the gallery, so if you wanted to download the first, you can. It sounds exciting. Glad to watch the stream. Well, I'm glad that you're here. And keep on welcome back from your lurk. Who needs furniture when you're camping? Exactly. It's just glamping and it's totally different. Exactly. Who needs furniture when you have the outdoors? The outdoors is your furniture. The outdoors is your furniture. Do I want to do that? I don't know. I'm gonna see what this looks like if it's darker. I haven't thought about that yet. Ah, wait, no, this actually looks way better. Okay. I'll do something like that. And if I do something like that, that's like too much. Look at this little log looking like a building. So nice. Thank you, coupon. I'm having so much fun with this build today. I've been locked in, so I've been barely talking, but I've been talking, but barely talking because I've been locked into this build. Like I'm so focused on like one little area, and I think it's coming along pretty well, I will say. With y'all's help, it's been making this build a lot easier for me. So I really appreciate all the feedback and ideas, because this helps me a lot with builds like this, especially on a bigger lot size that I'm not really comfortable with all the time. But, you know, so far so good. Hi, Daphne. Welcome in. It's good seeing you. How are you? Looking good so far. Thank you. I feel like I have all the buildings that I want. We have like our lookout tower over here. And then we have a little pond area. I think I want to make this building like a what do you call it? Like a camp counselor, headquarters, first aid room, whatever you want to call it, area. And then some other little cabins. One could be like for like music, one could be for like art. And this is like the main building, so this will have like everything. We'll have a pool, workout area, basketball court, things like that. I saw you locked into build mode when I glanced over from time to time. Yes, I was like locked in. I'm in a good mindset right now. Well, thank you, and I'm glad you're doing good. How's your throat doing, Daphne? How's your throat? Is it healing? Did the Scoutmaster visit you today a few times? Did you meet your best friend? I hear he's pretty cool. And Blue, hello. You're gonna head to bed soon. It's almost 4 p.m. in Austria. Before I go to bed, I would like to know what time it is for you. Oh, it's currently like almost 9 p.m. for me right now. I normally stream for about 3 hours a day, every day, from like 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Sometimes I go a little bit longer. Like today, I might go a wee little bit longer because I want to finish a few things on this build before we wrap it up. Ooh, The Last of Us is on sale for $30. Do I dare buy it? Maybe. You died 5 times. At least you died 5 times. Maybe make it 10 next time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did Dab scream or squeal a bunch in peak today? Yeah. Living and learning, I'm gonna call that. Yes. 5 times. They say you gotta pass out a few times in peak to truly understand the game, I will say. But yeah, that's what time it is for me, Blue. Normally, I feel like at this time, I'm like slowly deteriorating in like my energy, but yet I feel calm. Oh, Dabney, by the way, I don't know if you saw it, but I officially have a peak animated emote now. It's now in my long list of emotes. I need to add in like 8 more animated emotes anyway to our emote list. So if you have any ideas, chat, let me know. And I can always add in more animations. There we go. Oh yeah, so you're basically 7 hours ahead of me. Oh my goodness. But yes, enjoy the rest of your night though. Thank you for hanging out. I really greatly appreciate that a lot, my friend. Hope to see you tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow. Wednesday. We have our co-working stream on Wednesday. We're gonna do a lot of working and lurking, basically. Yeah, I got a new emote. I was like, I have to add one in. So I've got to include some more. Trying to figure out what else I can include. If you have any ideas on what other animated emotes I should include, let me know. I have a lot of slots open. Like a lot of slots open. So give me all your suggestions. Liz. Trying to figure out what do I want to do with this roofing. I've been playing around with roofing a lot today in this stream, so yeah. But yes, good night, my friend. Getting eaten by the dinosaur in that one game. Ooh. Do I have that? Well, I think we do have that one, right? I think we do. Oh, Daphne, did we ever figure out where that emote came from? Oh, no, I think we did. I think we figured it out. So that emote, this emote right here, the scream emote, it was an Among Us clip. That's what it was. That emote right there, it was from Among Us, and I think Dan killed me, or was it Candidly Kayla? Either way, it was from Among Us. For the longest time, we could not figure out where that emote came from. But it was from Among Us, of all places. I swear. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't like how that looks. Yeah. Chat, do we think my surgeon will let you play the co-working stream in the OR or not? I would think so. It's gonna have nice lo-fi music. We're gonna chill. It's like 50 minutes of working, so pure silence of working, and then 10 minutes of chatting. I would think so. Calm, cool, collected. I see, why not? Yeah, it was that clip right there. But probably like not while they're operating, but probably in recovery. I would think so, but not in like while they're operating on you. Imagine though, imagine a surgeon playing my stream where everyone starts listening to what I'm saying. I feel like that would be interesting. What would they say about me? Would they think I would be delusional? I don't know why I kind of like this orientation. It's odd, but yet interesting. I'm gonna keep it. I like it. Yeah, true. Because like when you think about it, the patient gets to decide like what they want to listen to. That's true. That's true. That is true. There we go. Let's do this right here. Does this look odd? I feel this looks odd. I don't know why. The Lulu is the Sulu that you are true on Trulu. The Delulu on Sulu on Trulu. You got a point. Yeah, I think this looks fine. I feel like I might need to add something else to it, but I don't know what. Unless. Well, what if I do this? Oh, wait, never mind. I was like, wait, how do it like? I just do it like this. I figured out my issue. My delusion luless. There we go, it's better. Figured out my method. Also, short and sarcastic. Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate that so much. The clip is the funniest when Steven says Dan is dead to me. No, literally every single time. You can never trust a duck named Dan. You can't trust that man. You can't trust a duck named Dan. Or a Dan called Duck. You can't trust that. You can't trust him. He will steer you wrong and cause issues. I said what I said. But no, Dan is funny. What do you mean I can't put that there? Cannot intersect with roof. You're not a roof. There we go. It took us so long to find that clip. It's not even fun. It was stressing us out. But we eventually found it. I think on Wednesday during my co-working stream, what I'm going to prioritize though, is for sure editing down some clips for like short form content. So that way I can actually post on like my social media at least. And then also start to compile some clips to make a like a raid message or one of those like ad break messages or ad break videos, so we can have at least something new and improved. And I need to look for chaotic music, and I found some chaotic music on Epidemic Sounds, so that way it's copyright free and I can post it to YouTube. All I know, I'm gonna have a fun time with that. Cackling. Where is that what's that thing at? Oh, here it is. So I can add there. I'm gonna add that right here for now. Ah, here it is. Ranger Station. There we go. What an evil little chuckle you got there, Steven. What's that? Wait, was that the stream? Is that the stream that... Wait, really? Oh my god. Wait. 2 years ago? Why do I feel like it was a long time ago? Back in March. How? I think I've uploaded every single like Among Us VOD I've ever done with everyone. I think I do. The Among Us VODs are my most popular VODs on the More SpringSims YouTube channel, which honestly it makes sense because everyone wants to see the POVs. But I'm like, oh my gosh. Funny. Very funny indeed, though. I love Among Us. We're planning to do another Among Us stream in September. We were gonna do one in August, like this month, but all of us are so busy that we just didn't have time to schedule one out. Now I think they go to this window right here, so I can put this on this side. No, yeah, I'll go put it on this side. Yeah. Plus, most of us were doing a bunch of like collaborative peak stuff too, so that kind of helped us fill in that gap. Now, let's see. Should I put a tent? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I hope not during your vacay. When is your vacay? Well, actually, let me see. Oh my. What is this? Food? Cake? I think we were planning to... I think we were planning like the first week of September or something like that. Yeah, but we were like, we're still planning. Nothing's concrete, really, at the moment. So we are still like figuring that all out. But we are thinking the first week of September, but we also might be doing the second week of September, but we just don't know for sure. Let's see. Was it a fish? That's a fish. Oh, I think it'll probably be before then. Most likely. It might be before you leave. Olivia, hello. Welcome in. You've been lurking, but this looks really cute. Thank you. I've been having a lot of fun. I've been locked in loaded right now. I've been locked in today with this build. Trying to get all things fit in here as much as possible. So that way it feels nice. Making a summer camp themed save file right now. We're on the first, we're checking on the third build. Third build out of 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're on 3 out of 7 builds right now. We're still gonna be working on the rest. I'm trying to decide because after this one, do you want to do the cafe? So after we finish this build next week, which I think will be a very fun week for all of us, most likely. Well, I think this week and next week will be very entertaining for a lot of us, I think. But regardless, after we finish this build, do you want to work on the cafe next, or should we work on the hermit's house next? After we finish this one, I haven't really decided, but I'm also going to leave it up to you. Let's do something like this here. I might add like 2 benches in the front. These right here. Especially, we especially love it when Labor Day. That's true. I love the Among Us VODs. I love the Among Us streams. It's like what I look forward to every single month because it's always chaotic and there's always something to cackle about. Especially knowing that they always update the game with new cosmic cubes and new outfits and new roles. There's always something exciting for everyone that I think brings us together as like a collective group. Because we're all friends. Some people think that we're not friends. There's been some chatter how some people think we all hate each other. Which I think is kind of funny. We don't hate each other. We are all real life, genuine friends. But it's funny. It's funny when people think like that. Okay, it's gonna be very dark. You can't see nothing. What about this? Nope. Ah, yes. What are you planning on doing in the hermit's house? I was just planning to like just make a new house for them. Really, nothing like really special. Just a brand new house. I wanted to make it more updated. And I thought about making it with limited packs. I don't know. But that was like my thought, like making this new house for them so it looks more new and improved and not outdated, because that house is over like 10 years old at this point. I wanted to make it look nice and neat and put together. Maybe add some stuff from like eco lifestyle, add some stuff from like seasons. Of course, a lot of new stuff from base game that was added in the past like recent years. Maybe even like some stuff from cottage living. Just updated, really. I even thought about adding stuff from Enchanted by Nature because of the apothecary table. I thought would be a good idea to include. I have thought about that as well. Because really all in their house is just like it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom house with a side little yard. Mostly has a lot of like gardening stuff. So not much. So maybe like an updated kitchen could be nice. Possibly even adding in maybe like a pet of some type. Because the hermit is randomized each time. So, and I always have this glitch where the hermit, no matter what happens, my hermit always changes every time. So maybe what I'll also do is I might also update the current hermit in this version of The Sims 4, because I have a sim named Frankie Dent in my base game only save file that I made a while back ago, and I'll have him travel to Granite Falls so he can access the hermit's house, because it's a secret world that you have to access through like these trivia questions and whatnot. Very easy, very simple. So I have to figure out, should I or should I not? That happened? I don't know. Should I update the hermit in Granite Falls? Because if I do update the hermit from Granite Falls, I could give the hermit like proper skills and likes and dislikes and all the other fun stuff. It will mostly be a makeover rather than making a new sim, because technically Granite Falls is not a livable world. Like, you can't like move here and live here. Hi Paris, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? We're building a summer camp theme save file today. We're not remotely done, but we are getting close to being done with the exterior. So the next time that we do this build, we will be on the interior of this lot here. And I'm actually kind of gathering inspiration from this video game called Firewatch for this watchtower. And I really want to make it somewhat similar, but also like different at the same time. So I think I might change out these windows, but I'm going to leave them for now. What I know what I'm going to have to do is incorporate a bunch of like counters, or a lot of seating space at least. So a little kitchenette area, a little bed area, to that cot from Little Campers will come in handy. Hi. So we'll do that for now. I want to make sure it's very well lit too. And I could add in a door over here. I'm trying to decide. I know I want a bunch of windows here on this side right here. I don't want to have anything here. Not just yet, unless there's like a big gigantic sign I can use. That would make sense. Let's see, because I think there's a sign, but I don't know if there's a sign. I know, I wish that too. I wish we could live in Granite Falls. There's only 7, well, technically 6 lots in total in Granite Falls. If you don't count the hermit's house, there's 6. But if you do count it, there's 7. And I'm like, ooh, if we could live here, it'd be fun. Without mods. It's like, without mods, ooh, lovely. Because you can live here with mods. I think Zerbu has it where you can live in the vacation worlds. So if you wanted to live in Batu, you could with that mod. Or if you wanted to live in Granite Falls, you could. Basically making all worlds residential, essentially. There is a thing, a wall decoration. Oh, I want to make a science club. Nope. Well, that does not hurt. I could, no. Where art thou? See, I also don't have tool mod or better build and buy installed right now, because I took them out because they were kind of bugging up my game today, and I had to remove some mods out of my game. Now it runs smoother. Where art thou? Oh, there's a get famous ones. No. Oh, you didn't know there was a mod for that? Yeah, there's a mod. There's basically a mod for everything. But I'm always like blown away. I'm like, when was this a thing? When was this made? When was this added? I'm always shocked. No. See, this is a bit of a toughie. See, adding this right here makes literally no sense of any kind. That's a movie theater thing. Oh, we'll definitely need a security alarm or security cameras for decor. No. What do we have from outdoor retreats that could work here? What do we have? Oh, I could add a little new. I can add this thing here. It looks like an eyesore. Oh! This feels like a lot. I don't know. Maybe I don't add anything to this. And I just kind of leave it blank. I'll come back to it at a later date so I don't like rush myself. Because in a way I could add more of these things right here, but I think that's gonna overdo it if I do add too much. Oh, move this up. Put it up. Oh, how far does it go up? Well, wow. And what is this? Oh, wait a minute. Because that's a square. That's tall. Where art thou, medium? Well, let me just do it the height that it's supposed to be. Hold on. Short. Okay, short. Kind of tested the theory. Medium. And medium. They could do something like that. But I think that overcomplicates it too much by just a smidge. So I'll come back to that for later. Or Ivy. No. Later. Okay. And what I need to do over here is add in some windows so your Sims can see on the outside. Because the whole second floor is completely... Oh, Kenya's here? I finally made the shout out command where it's triggers when someone joins. Because this like, so basically this whole second floor is completely open. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, well, this is a bit awkward now, is it? Okay. Oh, hello. What happened there? Oh, because the wall. I was like, what happened? In a way, push these eaves. Oh, not that way. Push the eaves in, like so. And then delete the floor. I can get what I want. And then delete parts of this trim. And I still get what I want. Perfect. Okay. So, like I said, the whole second floor is completely gone. So it's like you have this whole open area access to you. But you can't really go upstairs because there's no second floor. And then this is like the gym area. I'm pretty sure the basketball... Because I want to make this like the gym area where you can like do basketball and like workout equipment is all here. So I'm pretty sure I could get away with this. Well, not like that. I can't. So this might have to be a secondary wall height. It does ruin all of my plans. So go back. What I'm gonna do is I will have to, if I make it lower, but put it right here. I could, however, move it to this side instead, so it doesn't clip into the roof. I can put it on this side and do it like that. And they'll have like a row of windows there. I need to figure out the pathway of how everything is connected too. So we'll use the windows from, what about Island Living? But I feel like Eco Lifestyle would make more sense. But didn't we also, well, not those windows. I don't want those big windows. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I thought the windows from Eco Lifestyle could be a good choice to incorporate them along the wall. Like this. And then I'll have some like in the middle to cover that up because that just looks weird. Who do these Sims think they are? The Joneses? I mean, hey, you never know. You never know. Maybe the Joneses do come here every once in a blue moon for a little one-on-one. They got basketball in the indoors. Nancy Landgrab. Or dare more I would say is Johnny Zest funds this Granite Falls Rec Center. For anyone and everyone that wants to come by and have a good time, they can come here and play basketball in the indoors. Because I firmly believe that Johnny Zest is the most loneliest sim, other than Bob Pancakes, of course. The most loneliest sim in this game that doesn't really have a lot of people that he can go to and hang out with. You know, I feel he's always missing someone in his life that he can talk to, hang out with, get to know more. So I think he's a person he will be a person that would give back to the community and help others. So I feel like he would be kind of like the sole owner of the Granite Falls Rec Center. What happened here? Oh. And that's kind of like the story that I'm going to go for. He owns this rec center and he helps the people out that need it the most. I feel like this door could be fun. Delete that. There you go. Not Bob catching strays. But no, really though, Bob is alone too. And yes, my friend, Parallel, enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you for hanging out. We'll see you hopefully next time, maybe on Wednesday for our co-working stream. I thought about after our co-working, I literally thought, I don't have anything on Wednesday as of right now. That could literally change within 2 days. But I thought about if I don't have anything on Wednesday afternoon, I'm like, do I dare play Tiny Bookshop? Because I'm not joking. I love Tiny Bookshop. When we played it on stream a while ago, which was Saturday, I was hooked. I fell in love with Tiny Bookshop. I'm like, do I dare play it on stream again? This has crossed my mind. Okay. Then we have a window over here. So these are cabins, but they are not like livable cabins. I'll have to make one area, or at least two of the areas with multiple cabins surrounding the area. So I might make one music related, and then one will be like arts related, like so painting, pottery, whatever, and then the other one is like all about like music. Oh, and I realize this is gonna be a little bit tricky. There we go. Let's do it this way, like that. There we go. Let's do the same window over here. But my friends, to let you all know, I won't be live tomorrow, since tomorrow is my mom's birthday, and I usually have some things that we do together on that day, plus going out to eat, hanging out, doing some fun stuff. So I won't be here tomorrow, but I will be back on Wednesday for stream. So Dabney and friends will keep you company. Okay. Well, I'm gone. Okay. I think this looks pretty okay. I'm gonna do the 3 windows here. And then I will open this up using a spandrel on the middle. Ah, no, no, no. Give my roof back. Game, thank you. Really? You know what? Spandrels are whack. Yeah, it'll be my mom's birthday tomorrow. Very, very, very exciting. What do you mean you're gonna delete my walls? Alright, I'll add in an archway. It's always funny because, like, my birthday is first, and then it's my mom's, and then it's my dad's birthday, and then Randy Joe's. So it goes February, August, November, December. My birthday is February 22nd, as we all know. My birthday is February 22nd. My mom's birthday is August 26th. My dad's birthday is November 25th. And then Randy Joe's birthday is December 16th. My parents' anniversary is December 15th. So, lots to celebrate this year, I will say. Oh well, the Grown Together one works so well. I'll just do base game. Because I'm basic. Okay, we got a door here. We'll need to add in this door over here. Go over to the side of this a bit. And actually, I'll put it into the middle, just because. And then everything else seems to be pretty okay. So I think the way I'm going to do this the next time we stream, I'm going to do the terrain paint probably off stream, maybe. I don't know. Wait, what happened to my roof? What happened to my roof? Where's my roof? No, literally, where is my roof? Did my roof glitch out? Uh-oh. Very odd. Very glitchy. Deeply concerning. Also, why is my roof like this? Looks good. There we go. And thank you so much. I really, really greatly appreciate that. I will definitely let her know for sure. So I think the way I'm going to lay out the terrain, and I might not do anything with the terrain because it looks fine the way it is because it's dirt everywhere. But I'm thinking I could do like here. Like, well, I can go up and all the way around to this part over here. One leading to this part, and then it leads all the way to the back over here, then to the front, and then probably like one over here, and then like a little pathway that leads up to here. But I have not a concrete plan, but I have a plan. But for the most part, it's kind of almost done. We just gotta figure out the rest of its madness. Building 1, building 2, main building here, another building over there, watchtower over there, fishing spot over here, potties, campfire spot, swing. This is where you can get all your camping supplies and like find out the maps and stuff. So it's gonna be a little bit of a little something for everyone at least. But for now, yes, I'll make it incomplete. But for now, let me show you what it looks like for the whole thing. As the whole thing within itself, it's not done, but you kind of get to see the vision of how it's gonna go. Okay? Okay. So this is what the map looks like so far. I have a custom map, so it looks a little bit more different than your game. But we have the campgrounds over here, which is going to cost your Sims 224 simoleons a day. And then we have the first cabin that's like habitable. It's more like a family cabin per se. And this one costs 770 simoleons a day. We'll have a cafe here, and then we'll have 2 more vacation rentals right here near the water. And of course, the rec center up north. And then the hermit's house will be back here. That we'll eventually get to at some point later. But it's coming together pretty well, I think, so far. I'm liking it. You all seem to like it too, so that's really nice to know and hear. But let's save the game because we're about to head out on a nice bit of a raidy run and send some love, hype, and positivity over to somebody else, which I think is always fun and exciting to do, as we always per usually do here on this lovely Twitch platform. So, my friends. Oh, thank you. Oh, she wished you a happy birthday this year. Yeah, she did. She's always so kind. My parents are always lovely people, wishing people happy birthdays and just being genuine, kind people as they always are every single day. Always, always. They're always involved in everything that I do, so they always know what we're always up to. Oh my gosh, there's so many people live today. What is in the air? Ooh, you know what? Let's go raid. Let's go raid Noodle. Let's go raid Noodle. You know why? Because Noodle is playing Minecraft and I need inspiration. Yeah, it was definitely during the parent trivia. I love that parent trivia. I'm actively planning to do 2 different parent trivias during our charity months for April and May for next year. Got some ideas. Got some plans. And I got some other plans too for some other stuff. I'm still trying to finalize though. But I hope you all enjoy the rest of your night or day, wherever you are in the world, or afternoon, depending, of course, you never know. But I will see you all on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Central for our weekly or bi-weekly co-working streams that we have here on Twitch. And possible we might be doing Tiny Bookshop gameplay. We'll have to see. But I will see you all next time. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Definitely enjoy your time and Noodle stream. But I will see you all on Wednesday.